Oh, well, who do I pin? Because Cherry was first, but Tanya was first with command. You're gonna get it today. Maybe Cherry will start using the command. Sup, Tyler? How you doing, bro? Rinse a lot, my dude, bro. Got a very controversial stream tonight. I've had some folks, only a couple people knew about this. Literally, you know who you are. That I was doing this stream. I'm gonna be flat out. No, I did not find anything. This is literally off the cuff. You'll be seeing. It's so off the cuff that I'm kind of anxious because I literally didn't know I was gonna sit. I was going to go through it. So you will see raw, live, and uncut, the version of me reviewing that footage and explaining, you know, my background and stuff like that really quickly, and then we'll get into it. And then obviously if you guys have some suggestions, we'll be doing other streamers as well later on. But as of now, no, it's just a completely unbiased. Haven't watched any of the footage per se. There might be a video or two I've seen before or something, but I'm trying to basically go at this just authentically and just straight up to the point. Like, how fucking insane is the person we're viewing? So in the series Hacked or Cracked, we're just simply going to take the most unbiased approach as possible, and we're going to review their footage. It's fair use. I'll talk a little bit more about some things about that in a minute. But yeah, we're literally going to be reviewing these people just in general, just to see, you know, is there any suspicion? And, you know, I'm not the end all be all, but I do have a good amount of experience in competitive. And so, and seeing other individuals and following along news, stories, updates, and all the things that are going on. That being said, my knowledge is, like I said, it's still going to be, it's not the end all be all. Whatever I come up with at the end, whether a yay or nay on somebody does not count as officially, like this is absolute, you know, blah, blah. Maybe we come across somebody like that. But it is specifically that. Yes, I have a lot of experience in viewing, coaching, actually, you know, like refereeing and watching over games, like literal competitive league games. But that is, like I said, not the end all be all. It's just simply, you know, if I find something, I'm going to say it. If I'm going to call it what it is, period. If no ifs, ands, or buts about it, whether I know the person or not, I'm going to call it what it is. And if they're fucking cracked out, I'm going to give my blessing on it. If they're not, and I see some suspicion, I will professionally say that as well. So it looks like chat is already popping off. What the fuck is going on, y'all? All you veterans out there, what the fuck is up, dude? Sorry for my friendship. Probably shouldn't be swearing in tonight's video. It's good to see y'all, man. Thank you for your service. All you mofos that did the thing that 99.9% of people won't do. You're dope. Like, glad to have a lot of battle buddies in this community. And if you're wondering around here what my story is, the big gist of it is after serving in the military, I used my GI Bill to study a bachelor's of science in esports management and business administration. I got a 4.0. I took hard courses. A lot of it was a business degree, and a lot of it was with really, really high-end professional esports people within the industry. I worked, I studied. I said worked, but go to a lot of meetings with different individuals and stuff like that. But I coached at a university in CCL, which is the Collegiate Call of Duty League. Collegiate esports is kind of weird. It's mostly governed by an organization called NACE, the National Association of Collegiate Esports. You can look it up. There are literally hundreds and like 450 schools, different titles. They're kind of like the NCAA. If you follow college ball or college sports, they're kind of like the NCAA, but for a growing area of esports. And if you think that esports is not like absolutely exploding in popularity, I'll let you know. These are straight facts. Like there are universities that have been putting $27 million, $35 million into building arenas and programs. It's a massively growing industry. So while I was at the university, I coached in, like I said, it's COD's, it's a weird thing, man. You know, CDL, so the Call of Duty League, that's where the pros play. And then you have challengers, which are people that play on challenger teams, and they try to challenge for champs, like championship spots to get a pro contract. And I actually personally coached a high-end top 16 challengers player, not in that, but when he was in college, and from his start to become an IGL and captain or in-game leader. His name's Steve-O. Shout out Stephen Graham. It's a great guy. One of the best COD players in the world, bar none. He currently works for an organization doing content on Warzone and things like that. Like literally gets paid to play. An amazing player. So that's my background in coaching and viewing COD from a professional standpoint. I also, you know, go back at MLG, Major League Gaming. COD's been a big part of my life. Plus 15 years. But while I was at the university, using my GI Bill as a veteran, I got to study under Grant Paranjape, who was, I believe, the VP of Washington Justice. Alex Gonzalez, who at that time, I don't remember his specific title, but he is the VP for Luminosity. These are my professors, dude. I also studied under Joey Gariziak, who is a top director of the esports director of the year, former pro Halo player, Christopher Scroggins, another amazing, is COD player as well, semi-pro, pro. I'm not full sure on that. Great guy. I don't get into him a lot. We play together a lot, but is an amazing instructor. I don't know if he's currently or he was the director for WVU, West Virginia University. So had some amazing talent, was really exposed to some incredible people. And through that, I was able to network and meet with so many people in the industry. I traveled to Bangkok, Thailand. We signed multiple MOUs. We hosted a fucking giant Dead by Daylight tournament with 35,000 viewers. I've put tons of, I went to the actual tournament, the finals where Scumpy retired his last game. I was there working as a vendor and I literally went on stage. The military, esports team, Army, Marines, everybody, Navy, they were all there competing on the stage next to the pros. I was up on the stage with these guys. It was an incredible experience. So I've had a ton of background watching that stuff. And so tonight we're going to review Dylan FPS. And so I'm going to get into that. I'm going to read some chat. There's a ton of people that have mentioned. I just wanted to kind of spin it all out. Like I said, I'm a little anxious. You can see here, I haven't looked up anything yet or done anything. You just kind of see my algorithm pop in here currently. So back to the chat for a minute before we hop into it. We're going to go immediately jump over to some of his gameplay footage after I explain a couple more things, throw a disclaimer, and give you some transparency on it. So again, Tyler, I'm really glad I hadn't seen you for a minute. I know we chatted the other day. I'm really glad to see you. I hope everything's doing great, bro. I missed playing. It's been a minute. Ranslot as well. Cherry as well. I know we haven't. Neo, you're a fucking legend, dude. What's up? I really don't want to miss anybody, but yeah. So Ranslot said, this will show how it is skill and game sense and not hacks. So that's a great comment. I'm just kind of reading. I'm missing a few of the comments, but I'm just kind of grabbing that one off of the cuff over on YouTube, which to just mention specifically Rancelot's comment there, that's the hope, right? So I'm going to give you my breakdown of Dylan FPS. So let's pull this up over here. I want to tell you, hold on, let me just type this in real quick. Dylan. Okay, cool. All right. So we'll get his channel up. I can put the links in chat. Okay, so full disclosure. So transparency, right? What is my relationship to Dylan FPS? Okay, this is the first streamer that I'm doing, and the reason I'm doing it is I widely consider Dylan, I think, to be the best player in the world at this game. There are very close other people, honorable mentions, like for sure. You know, whether you watch Melee play Andy B or Wizard, you know, get Haste, Kicks. There's a lot of people out there who can mention, right? But I watch a lot of competitive talent. The thing is like, we don't want to follow along with somebody that isn't legit, right? Nobody wants to be fooled. And so here's what's my relationship with Dylan. So business wise, I've consulted with him, asked him questions on editing, but on the outside of that, probably know him better that way. Very good acquaintance. Would very much consider him a good friend. I think he's a great guy. But you know, like finding something out like that he was in fact not being legit, that would fuck me up, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like to an extent with anybody, not just him or whatever, but it would be if people who hide that kind of thing, just especially in business, like, you know, friendship, it's a difficult thing, right? So I was going to say this off the cuff, doing this review regardless, and I wasn't going to say a word to him, right? So again, fair use. I can take his content, take a look at it. It's not that I'm like literally just playing his, you know, content and showing everybody, you know, as if it were mine. But this is where a lot of like streamers who, you see a lot of the killing streamers videos, and you see both POVs, and you see a lot of insecure people who try to like copyright strike people and do shit. It's literally, there's nothing they can do. They can sit there and try to get it taken down all day, but it's going to go right back up, because if you legally challenge it, they're going to find in favor of the person who used the content fairly, right, under the Fair Use Act. So that being said, I wasn't going to say anything, but then I was just really nervous, because I do widely consider Dylan to be one of the most talented people in the world as far as this game goes, and just genuinely as an FPS player. I have played several games with him offline and a couple different titles. So it's not that I don't know him, and he does know that I was doing this one tonight. That being said, I'm doing this completely unbiased. I don't care, putting all that aside. I'm going to watch. I haven't pre-looked up everything, but I have seen tons of his streams. Been very involved in the community with watching stuff. I watched most of the videos that he had posted out like more recently. But we're gonna go back tonight and review some old videos. He's recently released a Killing Streamers #7 video. We're gonna go check that out. As he mentioned to me, I guess there was a face cam in there. That'd be good. So we're gonna be looking for some of those things, because we're looking for any little like peak of a thing that could be you know, indicating like an indice that there's some type of advantage, that unfair advantage, right? Hacks, cheats, glitches, whatever you want to call it. If you have something in chat tonight, and if you come in and you're like, I saw this, it came up my algorithm, and I don't believe this guy, and blah, 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 like, send the clip. We'll review it. We'll check it out. As long as it's a professional and of his channel or whatever, like, I'm down. I'm down to review. I'm down to explain it. I'm down to say, you know, hacked or cracked. Like, let's get to it. So here we are. Again, I know I've been yapping a lot, but this is the first time I'm doing this. The brick stops here. So yeah, I'm hoping we get to see just absolute talented, like I said. But if it's not the case, we're gonna say it is what it is. So first things first, Dylan has 53,000 subscribers currently. He's growing pretty rapidly. He has 446 videos. What I know of him is he's very consistent. He streams very often, oftentimes for hours, and he uploads very regularly. Pretty respectful. You can see here he has a second channel where he's got some stuff going on. He's also known to be in the community amongst, and this is the last thing I'll say about kind of like the whole, what's the relationship, knowing or whatever. But this is like first indicator, number one, that's a big one for me. And I think it's really important. He also is known to collaborate with extremely well-known individuals within the community. You know, Haste is someone that he is regularly playing with, who I also believe is legit, and you know, very much so believe that, as a matter of fact. Would vouch for him. You know, I pleased with Onyx, very much think he's legit. These are people I want to review. Like, I want to go over them unbiased and totally dive deep into everyone. So if you have any suggestions of somebody I should review and you think might be cheating and lying about it, send it my way. You can hit it up in the Discord. You can send it in the chat. I'm not doing anybody else tonight. It's just going to be Dylan. And we're going to go through some of his content and we're going to look for those things. But that number one thing I was saying, the relationship, the collaborations, other streamers, like legitimate players do not associate, like content creators that will not associate with people who, if they're legit, they're not going to associate with a shitbird that cheats. Okay. I'm just going to say it is what it is. I personally don't like hacking. Okay. I don't like cheating. I don't really have any sympathy to the individuals that I've met. I can empathize and understand some of these dads and crappy players that say I just can't compete and whatever. I can empathize by understanding, not sympathize. I've never cheated. I have never, the only thing for me that I've ever done is like, like their Game Genie back here for the Nintendo. If you don't know what that is, like way 30 years ago, you like put in and super jump with Mario and stuff. It was sold right at the toy store. Or maybe like, somebody's like, you get out of the map here in Halo, way back in the day. I might have done something like that, but I've never used mods, none of that shit. But I have had to watch people get walked out of fucking tournaments and shit for cheating. So I think it's very important that you take number one clue for tonight. What do other creators say and think about this individual? Well, obviously, many of the people that associate with him in these videos are fucking with him. You know what I mean? That's a pretty good indicator because they are talented. I would very, very easily, you can see Onyx, Haste, Cross. They know when they're getting hacked on, like immediately, just like I know when I'm getting, and many of you know. So they're going to know if they're playing with a cheater. You know what I mean? So that's kind of a saving grace. And that's the end of that I can think of. Just because I want to remain transparent about it all. So that being said, let's go in unabated. Let's pull up our first video. You guys are probably seething to, or you're probably, I don't know what the fucking word is, but you're probably waiting to get in here like hard. I'll send some of my old clips in your Discord if there's a channel for it. Absolutely. Review Sugar Daddy Maddie. Maddie B. He is definitely not cheating. He is absolutely terrible. He's not terrible. He's very average like me. I have never cheated, lied, and more modest than all of you. Modest? No, that's true. Like in reality, you are. In reality, you are. But you're a wise ass just like me. I don't know why. Oh, that's another thing too. Like I said, they're boys. Haste, on Haste channel, I moderate over there as well. Respect Haste a lot. He'll be coming up too. He'll be coming up too. But I think it's like I said, I have to go in this unbiased. Knowing them or not, I don't like what the fuck ever, dude. If I find something sus, dude, you know what I mean? I'm going to say it and I'll deal with the shit later. Like they hate me for it. Oh, well, man, I don't see that happening, but this is for anybody. Anybody can get it. If somebody in our community brings someone forward, and they're found to be not legitimate, you're getting outed, dude. I don't care. Like, I'm not going to be unprofessional about it, but I'm going to be genuinely unbiased. I'm going to say like, hey, looks suspicious and this is why. So, all right. So let's see. This is today's stream. What does he got? Let's go to videos. Here's this killing streamers number 7. This is one I started seeing. I haven't seen all of, but this is the one that I checked to see if he had a face cam in it. Let's start off right off the rip with that.
Just obviously hiding somewhere.
Okay, so here we are. You got the mustache man himself with his face cam. Let's play this unadulterated. This first fight here where his face cam's on. Looks like he's fighting Crafty Caleb, I think his name is. Another super talented guy. I don't know a ton about him, but I've seen him. Let's see what's going on. He's got his whole face. This is a long fight, huh? Okay, so let's see.
Oh fuck! On me. He's fucking got good ass movement, dude. Oh fuck! On me.
Yeah, if you've never seen him before, dude, you can understand why. Okay, let's actually. I didn't plan on using this, but you can see why immediately the movement's really, really good. You can kind of see pretty quickly why he gets accused a lot of hacking. As I said, my opinion, I would argue best, most skilled overall DMZ player in the world. Like I said, no shade at anybody. There's some very close seconds. If not, maybe I don't know who would win in a 1v1. Couple guys, but this guy's fucking up there, dude. He could hang. I sent a video of him to my buddy who's like playing as a pro, and he was like, he's fucking gross. Even, you know what I mean? And had nothing to say about him cheating. So let's slow this part right here down. And let's see what we're looking for. So like when somebody's flying, one of the things you'll notice is a center dot. My monitor has like a crosshair. I don't think he's using a center dot, believe it or not. So that's tough. And it doesn't show that center dot. But one of the things we would be looking for is a center dot. Say when somebody's flying, so Dylan plays mouse and keyboard, right? You do not get aim assist on mouse and keyboard. You don't get aim assist, okay? So if you saw somebody flying and you saw a center dot, and the other thing, when you get aim, so here's a competitive thing you should know. People jitter aim, which is when you look in and out of the sights. When you're on controller, or rotational aim assist, where you basically anytime you're moving and anytime you aim down sights, it gets sticky aim, known as aim assist on controller, and that target wants to stick on there. And so comp players will jitter aim because it resets the aim assist to be real sticky. And they move around so that they're moving. That gives them the rotational aim assist to lock on. But if you're on MK, you don't get that.
Hate Campus
Tina
just subscribed for 16 months.
Thank you so much for the tier 1. Hey yo to you too. 16 fucking months. Some of you have been in here for a long time. What absolute respect. What are you holding in your left hand? I don't think I have. I didn't have anything. I might have had a vaporizer. I'm a little anxious and I'm quitting. I'm using this fume pen here and some nicotine gum, which I haven't even opened yet. But it's one of the last couple of vices I have, coffee and that. So yeah, there you go. Aim assist, you don't get it on fucking mouse and keyboard, okay? So if we see his center dot or we see his centering, say somebody's flying into the sky and it fucking auto locks on, when you're not even aimed down sights, that's pretty fucking obvious what's going on. If you see somebody tracking someone through walls, it's kind of cheating. So let's slow this down. Now that you have some background to it, 0.25 speed. Also, let's get this in 4K, right? Okay, playback speed, 0.25. Okay. Okay, did you see it? First shots on. First thing I noticed, first shots on, slightly left, off target, not centered, not going to a body part, a head, which with today's modern hacks can be manipulated a bit. So they don't have to hit head, you know, they can, it's going to let's just see if we can hit this again. Knife was off, actually missed it. Okay, that's dead centered. Here's the next fight. I think the sound's probably terrible, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Tell me if this is too loud. Or if you want the sound, like I'll fucking play it, but... All right, see where the first bullet goes. Miss. Hit the fucking wall. Literally right there. You see him hit the wall. So already little vindication, indication. But he's missing, right? He's missing. He's on M&K. Shots start getting landed. Again, not tracking. Did not stick with him. He gets plate break in the fight. He does not track over to the player, though. Super good indicator. I'm looking at the wrong fucking guy. I'm in the streamer POV. So we know the streamer's not cheating. Okay, I'm a fucking moron. I'm so hyped up over this shit. Let's see his POV though.
Yeah. That's what he did. Ass movement, dude.
It's literally written at the bottom too. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is his. This is an alt account, Howling Hyena.
He's fucking.
That's got me thrown off because he doesn't use his real name. Okay, this is streamer POV.
On me. He's fucking got good ass movement, dude.
Did we miss the fight from his angle? No, this is his angle here. Okay, let's see. So here's it. All right, so now we're back on him. Okay. So another good indicator is confusion during like just a normal play. Okay, all centered shots, but not locked on. Not locked on. Very dialed precision hits. I feel like that's super fucking loud, dude. What's SAA, Rancelot? Okay. Let's move up to this Caleb fight, I think. Crafty. Okay. I was really interested in this part right here. Maybe I'm just being impatient. This video is like really long, so it's like hard to take little small rewinding sections of it. Okay. I think this is, so he gets a kill here. This is probably where we could play at 0.25. You saw that. Okay. So this is Dylan's perspective. So you're going to see him come around here, right? And one of the things we notice like right off rip is he doesn't automatically, like somebody who's hacking. And if you didn't know this, people can stream in today's format. They can stream and hack and have an overlay, and you wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see it, but you would notice little small details at this speed of them locking on, almost, that's what walls are. They'd see the outline of the player, all their information through the smoke, right? Another thing that you should know, smoke does not give aim assist. So if it locks on, that's a super bad indicator too, right? So he comes over here, he knows something's over here. Totally off center. First shot. Hits the fucking wall over here. Doesn't lock on. There was smoke. Now those shots are all over body. There's recoil, but they're not fucking zapped in on that head. Now that was fucking pretty damn fucking... That motherfucker is dialed right there. I can tell you that. Okay, let's get up to the Crafty fight. What up, Maddie? You said I'm reviewing the GOAT. That's why I'm doing it, man, because it's not just me that thinks that this guy is the greatest of all time. It's not just me, man. It's fucking 50,000 other people, too, that know who he is. You know what I mean? So let's get up to him and Crafty, and let's see what his eyes are doing, right? I think that helps a lot. Let's watch it through at normal speed, and then we will play it through in slower spots. Okay. So we see him on a face cam. I'm going to actually put on the sound too, so you guys can get sound at normal speed.
SAM site is online. We control the airspace.
It's gonna hurt him though.
I'm watching his cam.
Ultra One, be advised,
SAM out
targeting operators will put a
Good
bounty
shot
on
at.
your head.
We see him look.
Dang. So you just record and then you just clip after that?
Yes, sir.
You can,
Make it into like a
Okay.
YouTube video. Someone else shot at me. I think he has teammates.
so I see several things there. Here's the thing: as a streamer, you can have you might have a chat monitor. You might have, like, I have 3 monitors. So up here I have OBS. Over here I have my entire chat display. Right in front of me I have a giant 45-inch, I'm blind, 43 years old fucking LG dope ass monitor for gaming. So you'll notice his eye movement though. You could tell when somebody's off one screen and on the other. Just because they look off screen doesn't mean they're hacking. All right. They're literally reading chat or whatever else could be going on. But if you see during a fight someone is constantly looking at some shit that just doesn't make sense, or they don't look at their mini map, right? So here's where we talk about map awareness, right? Let's get the mic or the mouse out. Here's your mini map, right? So we're looking for his eyeballs to be checking this. He has to check ammo. How much ammo do I got? What do my smokes look like? What do my knives look like when he gets a chance? Another thing you'll notice with hackers, right? They already have information. They already know what's in the backpack. They already know what's on a player. They already know where loot is. This is a common theme in FPS with hacking providers and stuff like that. So you pick up on little small indicators like, what does he do when he looks in a bag, right? All right, I'm going to shut up and let this play through the entirety of the
This
fight.
guy's just obviously hiding somewhere.
But that's something to take note of.
Ultra One, your squad is scattered.
Here, check this shit out. Look,
What's his name? Crafty Caleb. Okay.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
He looks at minimap. Looks at minimap. Staring at
Ultra
minimap.
One, we're seeing enemy operators near your location.
I got pinging squad operators.
Gone 4 stack, gone 4 stack.
Definitely not locked onto a player in that car, if that's even a thing.
Find the ladder.
Launch the mortar strike. Find cover.
Jumped up.
Very locked into his fight.
Kill confirmed. Too many low. Bounty contract on your head.
Doesn't pick up on there's somebody else there.
Yep, it did.
Crafty's good. He knows he can wall
Jumping
bang.
jacks, motherfucker.
Maybe he's using AP. He says he hollow points.
Bro, what the?
We're seeing a squad of operators near your position.
So doesn't even know this guy's up there. I mean, if he had walls, he's a pretty damn good actor, because how the fuck do you keep that up? Literally
Can't see
almost
a
died
fucking
doing
smoke,
it.
dude.
Man, Dylan is a little freaking demon dude with movement, man. This is why I have to slow it down, though. I can't even, like, not only do I have to see the little mistakes, but, like, I can't think this fast. Look at that. Okay, wait. I know I said I was gonna let it play through, but this is important. This is an important moment, right? These are the minor mistakes that you'll fuck up if you're hacking, right? So already, like, if we're looking for, okay, does he have walls? If he had walls, he's not gonna, like, in the middle of a fight, your brain can't compute that much shit. So, like, if he was walling, he would know that this guy wasn't there. He went to it's a challenge, bro. He challenges him. He challenges Crafty around the corner. When he goes to challenge him, he's not there anymore. Crafty dipped out, right? So, good indicator he's not walling, at least in this video. Caleb dips out. He's getting lasered, so he still challenges. That's impressive.
I love.
He hops off. Dylan doesn't see that from his perspective, but if he was walling, he would have noticed that. And I'm pretty sure you would have seen something of a different play. So he showed there what was going on and how he jumped away. That was actually a really good edit. I'm going to go back to when he engaged him, though. Okay, so here from his perspective, he keeps seeing his head pop up. Here comes the knife. Again, no center locking, right? So not getting aimbot, not getting aim lock with a mouse. Shots missing. Good indicator there's no aimbot being used. So here's where your accusations copium people would say, oh, he's fucking walling. Ah, da, 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 da. Okay, well, explain this next part, right? Centers real well. The guy isn't even fucking there, right? But like he's wondering why the fuck the guy isn't there. He doesn't even know where he went because, as we saw from his perspective, when Crafty hopped off, you couldn't see it, right? So pretty important factor there. Let me much love to you too, Maddie. I'd like to see him in BO6. I think he has we can review it, dude. I think he has a fucking Warzone. He definitely has a Warzone Modern Warfare 3 clip or something. We can absolutely check that out. We will. I'm getting better. I have a great support system. That's good. Glad you guys are chatting back and forth, by the way, over on Twitch. Sorry, I don't want to get too far ahead of chat, by the way. Slightly average American SAA. I'm a moron, dude. Todd, miss you, buddy. How you been? But you'd like to see him in BO6. Rain, what's good? Much love to you too, dude. I actually, because you're a mod, I actually saw the two names and thought it was the same person typing. All right, let's get back to it. Let's put this to normal speed and let's just play it through. Put the sound back up. Why can't I hear this?
It was just beautiful.
Now that looks sus, right? That looks super sus, right? We're gonna go back to this. What is that at? 1650. Okay, we'll go back,
bro. I gotta play a different angle because I get third partied by a fucking turret, dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
dude,
I guess that fight was over. Okay, so let's go back. 1650 is 1644. Okay, so here's a spot where he'd be like, I think that like your biggest people that are coping or accusation, or if he's legit hacking, here's a moment where we see something that could be construed as like, oh, that's suspicious. He's hacking, he's shooting through the wall, he fucking has walls. I noticed something very particular here. Tell me if you saw it. What did you see in his accuracy? I'll give you a little hint. Let's play this here. So he is wall banging, right? And he's tracking him. Right there. Did you see that? What did you see? What did you see? I would watch more, brother, but I have to bounce nowhere. Make a channel for your Discord server. I'll upload some clips for you. Okay. Or you could DM them too. Absolutely. Or you are you sending me clips here, like suspect clips that I could I think you could post them right here, Tyler, as well. But I don't know if you noticed it there. Let me know. Just reading some of the comments there. I don't see anybody popping it up right away. He missed shots, bro. And he stayed looking through that wall. It was very good. It looked super sus at first, right? But then he stops tracking. The aim lock aimbot that cheaters use is going to stay locked on that person, right? So long as he's firing. Can't shut it off in the middle of the fight. He's not good. I don't know. It's not happening. So It does look super suspicious at first, but to be fair, right? And so we have to keep an open mind on this too. When you are playing at a superhuman level and you're dialed and you have as much experience as I know he does, you're going to have a precision that almost seems like it's automated. You know what I mean? So we have to be open to that idea too. So here's the first moment we see that looks kind of sus, right? But he missed a shot. I didn't miss that part too. Misses a shot, so it doesn't lock. I almost fucking feel it. At least for this video, it's kind of busted for me. I'm not gonna lie. So he's pretty. This is where I said it was sus. And he missed another shot. He stays locked onto him, and somehow he knows to just follow him right here, right now at normal speed. He knocks him, so he just basically keeps it in the same area. But he stops. If you notice, he missed that shot right there. He missed that shot. So, all right. Myth busted in that fight, that's for sure. Let's play a few more and just enjoy it. And see if we can. I'm going to wait until we come across something that I can comment on, if you don't mind. Now, from his perspective.
Yep.
So ass, bro.
You even see the
a different angle because I get third partied by a fucking turret, dude.
Dang it, dude. I got myself excited.
One kill confirmed. Too many of those will put
Very
a bounty
good
counter-
centering.
Oh my
Very good
God.
centering, but not
You saw that?
not aimbot.
Yeah.
Dude. That would have been something. Can I hop in this window?
Do me a fucking huge favor, dude. If you're in chat, all right, look it. If you love Dylan to death, that's fine. I think the world of him too. But the reality is this, man, right? We're here to literally either vindicate Dylan or absolutely indicate. Like, that is it, man. One way or the other, right? It doesn't have to be accusing or anything like that. If you see something in the video and you want me to play it back and go through it, either explain it or say, ooh, yeah, please let me know. Please pause me and tell me, like, say something in chat.
I think you should. That window might not be mantable.
So I'm guessing. So I'm guessing he's playing offline, and maybe streaming to Discord with Haste. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Near Haste voice though.
How you like that, bitch? How you like this, bitch?
Woo.
I got one dead. Oh.
I want to review that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that looks so
Enemy
fucking
operators
crazy.
secured a weapons
Holy
case.
smokes.
Locations are marked on your TAC map.
That's
You guys see me?
bro. His sight is so fast and crazy. This is the glory of being young. Saw that guy. I wouldn't have seen that guy. Bro.
This is haste.
Look at that. Look how clear that is in 4K. That's nuts.
I didn't know you could shoot through that.
I didn't know you could shoot through that either.
Oh my god.
Dude, super sus, right? Like at normal speed, that shit looks so suspect, bro. It really does, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like the centering is so talented, or you know what I mean, or it wouldn't be, right? But I gotta see that. I gotta see that. All right, Cherry, thank you so much for the gifted out to demonic.
Wild Cherry 85 removed ads for Brick by Brick Warriors. They have gifted 555 total.
Yeah, so it's off. I mean, at quarter speed, it's still off. It's not just dead center hitting fucking all center shots, bro.
Wild Cherry 85 removed ads for Brick by Brick Warriors. They have gifted 557 total.
These are the ones that look super kind of suspicious to me. Yo, Cherry giving it out to Maddie B. You better make that mofo pay for his own shit. Thank you so much, Cherry. 557 of the channel. Absolute legend. Love you to death. Thank you. All right, here's where I thought it was kind of suspicious. Okay, all right, that's fucking crazy, right? Like, that's crazy, not gonna lie. That seems off, but not completely out of the ordinary to hip fire and get hits. That is some fucking nasty centering, not gonna lie. Bro, that's nuts. So throws a knife, and that's the thing he misses. But fuck is that dialed, dude? This is why your DPI is so important. Nice cleanup. Okay. So I had to see that in regular speed, or 2.25. Slow that down. I mean, dude, you face this, you're thinking the same thing. You're like, this motherfucker is hacking, bro. Because it's not like you have the fortune of all right, I want to get onto some other videos here in a minute.
157 total.
Jerry, stop team. Thank you. You gave one to Destiny. That's fucking amazing. What up, Destiny? Good to see you, homie. I want to get on some other content just because this would all have been recent.
How did he see? I think he's cheating.
See? That was off. That knife. That knife. The second knife was a little bit.
For real. Oh my God, it's good. It's good.
Here's another thing I want you to take with you. Okay? You cannot buy hacked movement. Don't give a fuck what anybody says. Say what you want, bro. Say what you want about anybody. I mean, look, a great player could be hacking too, right? But you can't buy movement. Like, you just can't, all right? So a lot of dog shit hackers you can tell they're terrible, but they just don't miss shots. It doesn't make sense. Like, they don't slide, they don't dive, they don't fucking shoot jump, they don't dive out of cars. They don't do any of that stuff. You heard the other streamer that I don't know what his name was, but he said, this guy's good. This guy's good. You know when you're facing somebody good. When he rechows and peeks with peeker's advantage around the corner and hits you with a fucking knife, you can't buy that, bro. The aimbot walls, yeah, sure, but not that fast thinking.
Yeah, he hit me with a throwing knife too.
That's some shit.
He's right behind me. What the fuck? How the fuck did he get behind me? Dude, I don't fucking know, bro.
Bro.
Dude, I couldn't do nothing.
Get behind me like that.
He smoked out. He must have went through the offices. I lost track of him. That ain't his first rodeo. I tell you that. Dylan got a knife on him, son.
That's some respect right there. Shout out to that guy, man. That's what's up. Here he is playing with Shane. I ran into Shane one time. It's kind of funny. I called him out in a chat. He was hunting me as a solo, and I went to a stairwell because I knew something was off, and I had the fortune. I think I got him. He got really mad at me. Shane is a funny bastard. He's very talented. Very talented. Dylan has got me several times. I only ran into Shane one time. All right. I can't tell if his centering's off a little bit there. I would like to see if he is, though, if you don't mind. 0.25. Now, if I were to take this out for somebody that I was literally observing in a match, like officiating, I would take this into an editor and slow it down frame by frame. I wouldn't just use this feature here on YouTube. If you saw that was a drag scope, didn't auto lock on. So good indicator. I know this might be boring to some of y'all to just fucking see like 0.25 speed. Okay, off. I'm sorry. It's at least in this video, it's cat's out of the bag, bro. Like he's not cheating. He's not cheating in this video. He's not, at least he's not aimbotting. And from what I saw, he's not using walls. That is my cold-hearted, strong fucking opinion. This is what I've seen before. In the past. And I want to remain unbiased, man. But like, dude, it's fucking hard, dude. When you see those minor mistakes, it's when I say minor mistakes, I'm telling you that the fucking mistakes that like, because the AI or auto lock, aimbot, it's not gonna lie, bro. It might, you can maybe set it to say chest or, you know, a different section of the body, but it's just gonna go to the same fucking place every time. You know what I mean? You're not gonna miss your first shots, right? You can change the bloom, and they're they're getting advanced. These cheap providers are getting crazy. But the minor mistakes that they make as a streamer, this is a very important attention to detail. Let's just play some of this more for entertainment value and reviewing the footage than anything. But some of this, but it's kind of clear to me from what I've seen.
Fucking Christ, dude! Fucking pussies that knew nothing.
Shark, what's up, dude? I'm in chat and watched Dylan for 2 years. Any audio cues?
Yep. Flesh, one of those one shot. This guy, I got him. Of course. What? Tag the driver.
I hate doing it, dude. I'm gonna let it play through, but like, dude, I really like shit like that is when other players see that and they go, "Oh, this motherfucker's cheating." No. But like, it's where you see the mistakes, man. Like, he has a nasty snap. He's nasty centering, dude. When you literally center up and aim, here he is playing with Onyx again, going back to the beginning of the stream, which I said was a very vindicating thing. These guys know when they're getting hacked on. They know when they're playing with a cheater. They're not going to continue playing with somebody that's hacking, right? So, but I'm not just going to take the freaking word of anyone, right? Like, I want to see it for myself. In my own officiating coaching experience, I'm going to go back and look for in the details. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let it play through. I am sorry. What up, Shark? How you doing, by the way?
He might hop off. Got the guy up here. All right. Last guy through heli. Unknown where this guy is. I gotta see if I can find where I killed the guy at. Oh, they're rezzing. They're right here. Yep. They might have one shots. I'm landing on it though. I'm with you. Got him.
That's insane game sense. All right, I'm just gonna call it. I'm not slowing it down. I'm not gonna bore you guys to death. Keep talking, beating the same. You know, I'm not gonna beat the horse to death here. Okay, on it. That is just get. But you listen to the details. He says here, like, I don't know where this guy went. You know what I mean?
Oh,
then he
right
knows. Here. He knows. It's fucking obvious.
One shot. I'm landing on it though.
I'm with you.
Got him.
Got this. He had to be a girl to join our girl
Who
squad.
is this? I don't know these individuals either. Sorry if I don't know who you are, but
Killing operator.
It's okay. I'd call him Austin.
it's a crazy name. Witch Latrine.
Oh, I just got sniped at. Oh no.
Okay, nothing crazy in this.
Yeah.
Are they taking an elevator? What's this guy doing? No.
No, he's on this side now.
Oh. I'm gonna just get the fin, and then the other guy's on radar too.
Oh yeah, like way back there.
I think Oh no, it's AI. It's AI.
Knocked.
Nice. On it.
This fucker doesn't like to use a face cam, but his fight versus Crafty was really.
We need to go. We cannot be in this lobby.
She said, "Thank God they had Anik and Dylan had mercy." I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's what it is.
I don't know. I'm tempted to stay.
There's just so many rooms here.
They all got picked up because they're talking and not picking out, right?
Okay,
Yeah. I'm coming. I'll be climbing the ladder.
Cracking. Soon, yeah.
Another good indicator. He says they all got picked up, right? I'm sorry, but it sounds like an extremely fucking authentic. Like, he doesn't know, dude. He's telling Onyx. He picked up, like, this is how fast this man thinks, bro. like a lot of us are talented, but he's just like putting 2 and 2 together while playing and shit. He's like, hey, they're talking because he's in a Discord call. They're talking, but they weren't pled out, right? Like, another good indicator, man. You know what I mean? It's hard to be authentic or fake authenticity 24/7 when you're trying to be a hacker who's hiding it. I'm just going to be real with you. So as I'm saying, he's not.
Both cracked.
Everything makes him look like he's legit.
Nice on it.
Miss, no aimbot. I'm not even going to stop it. Slow it down.
Nice.
Good shot. Good shit, good shit. Oh, good shots. I even got redemption.
Body's still
they're
here.
still here, yeah.
They're not bleeding, so.
All right, let's what's the map look like? All right, you guys win. You guys win for now.
I gotta say too, I really respect the living hell out of Onic. I think he's one of the most balanced professional streamers in our community. I think he's done very well for himself, and like I said, it says a lot that he, you know, Dylan's no slouch, no smaller purse streamer, you know, and I already voiced that I widely considered him, if he's not hacking, which I definitely do not think he's hacking. All right. Be clear about that. And I try to come into this very unbiased and say, maybe here, we'll check a couple other videos for sure. But I do not. I absolutely do not. I'm very strong in that. I've voiced a lot of the points. But, you know, they choose to play together pretty regularly. I'll say that, right? And Onic has no reason to operate with somebody that's, I mean, Onic is basically start at a business level at this point as well.
This
and
truck
Dylan
is not going to be able to get all the way up.
Yeah. Forget about it.
Okay, they're talking close, really close. Just try to get inside. On my roof.
Right here.
In the building with you too. Down.
This one was just
his fucking dude, if you don't slow this down though, it looks so insane, man. This is why I argue he's the best player in the world though. You know what I mean? It's because his centering is fucking nuts. And from a normal's perspective, it literally looks like he has aim assist almost, you know what I mean? But you see the mistakes he makes. So dead centered with that mouse, right? So as he makes a transition, you see the knife goes almost to the knee. He's not perfect. He's human. He's not gonna, you know what I mean? It doesn't stay locked in the same area. So I'm sorry. The audio is so fucking annoying to me when it's this speed. I gotta turn it down. You may not think anything of it, but if you notice his tracking, it's off, right? That would have been a great indicator of someone who was using aimbot, aim lock, even if they turn their bloom all the way down, right? He was pretty much centered on him, and he would have tracked with him as the guy moved. Are there clips in which he tracks very well? No, but you saw there he made the mistake. The body was here, the tracking was here. He was unfortunately dragging the aim. Now, just so you know, your hit markers are going to display centered on your screen. Your hit markers are going to go all over the fucking place. I'm just letting you know that. So he could be hitting the body anywhere. It's just going to show centered. That's, as you see there, it's still, the hit marker is still in the center of the screen. He's obviously not looking at the person. So anyways. He does get a lot of audio cues. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, Shark. As well. He uses a lot of audio. I do too. I'm a sound whore.
right here.
I'm live. What's up? I love you, you broccoli.
I have to lay down a plate really quick.
Yeah.
Still more. 2 more at least. Don't know where.
We fought these guys already.
Yep, it's the high-rise team.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same
So
people.
for sure 2 more. We'll try to find him. If not, I guess we'll just have a 4-man final fight.
Oh, right here. Shoot.
I'm coming.
Good. Dude.
I'm gonna smoke you.
So it's a good indicator that Onyx is obviously very legit. He just got fucking rolled up on.
Right there.
Try to get away. Onyx very well did not know that player was there. That's for sure.
Oh my god, I tried so hard.
Thank you.
Missed a shot.
Got him.
Nasty knife.
Oh my god, I tried so hard.
I'm doing oh my god.
Gotta reload.
Dylan died.
Papa.
Bomb drone is up.
Okay.
No, what are the odds?
All
Sonic had to
right. I gotta stay on focus. I'd love to continue watching this with you guys, but that's not the point of the video. So let's go back to this channel. I wanted to use that because it's more recent. I want to go back and use some of the old footage as well. And review something from that. Let's do like Dylan FPS face cam. DMZ in 2025 is intense face cam. Never seen this one. Dylan face reveal. It's a cool thumbnail. It's 9 months ago. All season of face cam. I really want to use this because it gives a little bit better perspective. So almost DMZ give a face cam merch, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is from 9 months ago. Okay. So channel 7, I'm guessing. Looks like to me. Destiny emote is fucking huge. What up? How you doing? No audio because cooking dinner, but Cherry, you actually sweetheart. Yeah, no, you good, you good. Captain Onions, how you doing? I'm super sorry I missed some of you guys. I've been very locked into this video. Like I said, I gave a full breakdown. If you're just coming in, I gave a full breakdown at the beginning of my of everything. You know what I mean? It's very transparent about my relationship with Dylan. This is the first of the series that I'm doing. I want to literally cover as many people as possible. If you have anybody you think is suspicious or you'd like me to cover, please reach out to me and send them to my way. I decided to start with the GOAT, right? Everybody's been saying the same thing. I think I said that in the beginning. I very much think he is arguably the best player in the world. Now, that being said, I would have been humiliated if I found some shit that was like, you know what I mean? Like I started finding tons of indicators that he didn't play legit, man. That would be humiliating that I supported somebody like that, right? But that's just not what we're seeing, man. I didn't review any of this fucking footage, dude, like before. I might have seen some clips or seen like a part or something or started watching something, but I'm not like gone through and picked this. This is all raw for me. You know what I mean? Like just raw and uncut. A lot of these videos I haven't seen because I don't have time to watch every single video, at least right now. But yeah, I just been very open and honest about it. I try to be unbiased, saying, look, you know, if he is, I'm not gonna try to say that it's not, or you know what I mean? I'll say whatever it is. It is what it is. That's what this whole series is about. Okay. I'm gonna blow this up, and I want to see what's going on with centering and shit here. So he's through the smoke. Nasty centering. Missed the bullet in there. I don't know if you caught it.
Rough one. That was a rough one.
Okay. Let's review that fight again real quick. And we're going to slow it down. Again, let's put this in 4K. Oh, maybe he wasn't streaming at this time. This is 9 months old. So let's see what happens here in 1040p. Okay, we're looking at his eyes. He's staying centered on the fight. Oh, I didn't go back far enough. Sorry. What up, Yeti? Hey, a lot of you are coming in from the community, and I really appreciate that. If you see something you want to see, pause me. If you want me to review a specific part, if you want to share your opinion, Shark FPS came in and said, I've been watching for 2 years. I've been chatting, been watching him for 2 years. Like, I don't know, I didn't say much other than that, but a lot of people come in and say, he's a GOAT, he's this, is that, you know, go ahead. If you just want to say any opinion, or if you're just coming in and you're just catching this now, if you have a negative opinion, say that. If you have positive, just keep it professional. That's all I ask. All right. If you have any suspicions, or you have any moments, or you have anything, post it in the chat. I appreciate everybody from our dope ass community and our beloved game coming on in to watch this review. Okay. His fucking eyes are moving like so minorly, but like so rapidly. He's very calm, which is what I know of this cat most part. So that's something I missed. I said, man, this fucking guy kind of centered pretty quick, but he actually missed him and then caught him after the smoke. So first shot was off. He's hearing audio cues, but he doesn't know where these guys are at. He hears them pop out. He's not getting hit markers as it transitions to shield. Missed the first 2 shots. See what his eyes go. Staying locked in the fight. Looks over to his radar. Looks down to see what he's got for ammo, smokes, I'm guessing. Studying what's in the bag, curious. Looks up the radar. Sees the car coming in. So he's identified right off rip that somebody else is here. And he's using the radar. He's using his radar in the left corner to identify that. That's a thing that's hard to keep the charade up, bro. Like, if you're just hacking, you just fucking know the car's coming. You can see the player's outlines, right? Like, why is he going to look at his radar? You know what I'm saying? I'm a Yeti-saurus. Dude, that's pretty fucking cool, Cherry. You got all the shout outs for everybody. I appreciate that. Oh, BZ hacks engage. I actually stroked the like button. Love you, man. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm going to let this play out full speed. Let's see if we can find a sus-ass clip in this fucking face cam video. Again, this is older content, like probably back when he was half the size of his following in content as now. Come on. Cherry Sour's locked in. You're good. He looked at his ammo there. Looks up at his minimap. Hold on. What the fuck was that reaction, bro? What was it? Because he got shot by bots, or like, what was that? What did I just miss? That was funny, actually. Okay, another indicator, right? I believe you could see, I think you can see AI info too. I know you can see in bags, and I know you can see, like, when you listen to all these fucking interviews with cheaters and stuff, and the shit they fucking advertise, you can see where stuff's at. So I think he's kind of shocked that he's getting shot from like nowhere through walls and shit by bots. Another good indicator. He's just has no fucking clue what's out there. See it here. Look at his face. He's just like, I'm still getting shot. What the fuck is that? You can't deny human body language. Like, you can't, Like that's a good indicator of somebody's intention and what they got going on. You just can't hide that. You could put on a charade. It's not going to go on forever. Cherry, thank you.
559 total.
559 to the fucking channel, dude. Thank you for the gifted Yeti. Another legendary player as well. Love you too, my boy. Blessings. Blessings to you too. God bless, bro. The Book of Mormon is here. Dude, that's a great South Park episode. I'm just going to be honest. That's great. Hey, they're Christians too, man. A little bit out there, whatever. I don't know. I read all the other books. I haven't read that one. This is the Book of Mormon. Sorry to any of you Mormon folks out there. I'm a man of faith, bro, so I'm not gonna smoke anybody on the religion.
You try the same strat, probably.
He's so chill, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Even when I'm playing relaxed, I think I'm pretty lax, but I'm not.
So far.
Dylan is super calm under intense pressure
right
as a solo.
Found him. Bladed.
Farewell.
Okay, what I think he's looking at here is Knife Dark Knight, right? I think he's looking to see who he killed. Right here. I noticed when he killed me one time on top of Zaya, he immediately, because I seen the video, he's oh, it's Brick. Like he knew. I don't even look at the fucking name sometimes. Face. Yep.
God damn it.
Looks to see who he kills. Looks at his ammo. Looks at his plates.
I'm coming at the bottom.
Using audio cues. Takes a quick glance at what's on the ground below him. Looks up because he's zipping upwards, right?
How? No, not from two. Yeah, there's no way.
No, I want to know how to. Let's check that out.
Not fucking happy.
Is this explanatory? Let's see. Let's check. I didn't look at his radar either.
No, not from two. Yeah, there's no way.
I can actually rewind in this
Not
normally.
fucking happy.
He has no radar.
How? No, not from two. Yeah, there's no way.
Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I had forgotten he had the knock in there. So it's just common sense to go in there and check for the res. All right. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna call it what it is. I actually never noticed that the Sappy plate actually legit looks like almost like a real Sappy plate would, with the writing on it and shit. What up? Pat in here? I seen your shout out to Pat. I might have missed his comment.
Not fucking happy.
How do you know? I mean, you were rezzing, bro. Like, might have an audio cue on that as well. Okay, no clue where the guy's at. That's certain. They're about to get a radar here. Oh no, that's hunt is across the map. I'm watching him.
Ultra One, the contract was pulled. You exceeded the time limit.
It's actually kind of slick. It's kind of funny, actually.
Need pistol rounds.
Ultra One, killing operators will put a contract on your head.
God, that's so fast, man. That's fucking... Dude, this is what makes this guy a legend.
2 riot shields I had to fight. It's okay. Absolutely normal. 2 riot...
His dry humor gets me laughing sometimes. Sorry, bro. Lance SPS, what up, bro? Bro, what's good, man? How was your stream, dog? I see you. Hello. What's up, man? I was popping over. I was chilling for a little while, dude, when I was in the gym. I was watching your stream. Remember that time we ran into each other fucking Delta Force, dog? That's kind of funny. Make sure you wash your hands and then smash the like and sub, my boy. He needs more soap. All right, look at looking at here. These guys, it's funny because these guys are actually Dylan fans too. Supposedly when there everybody was running Knife Clan tech, but then it became a thing where I don't know, toxic people ran it, other people ran it. It's a good popularity thing for a while. So,
White shields I had to fight.
Let's see if we rewind that a little bit. It's so insanely fast. The shots.
Need pistol rounds.
I mean, that was just dumb. Watch the weapon switch here. Out of ammo, swaps over, gets the AR out, dude. I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. I have to look, I'm quick, but yeah. He notices he's running himself dry on ammo. And so he fucking swaps. I know this is probably, it's kind of not part of the point, but I mean it kind of is though too, because it's proving the speed of this man's mind. And he got a full reload here too. Well, not really. He's running out of ammo. It's crazy that he notices that info though. Most of us wouldn't pick up on that thing. So he had missed a couple shots. Hits those. He knows he got the knock. Immediately goes for the next guy. Guy tries to get out of it. Sees he's running low on ammo. Opens his bag. Even blinked. Swapped his fucking sniper for an AR. So he could continue the fight versus these guys. Just in case that guy could self-revive again. What a legend. And then he looks over at the kill feed. Cracked, bro. 2 videos in a row, man. I'm calling it cracked. Just cracked. Fucking cracked, dude. Yeah. We're going to go kind of quick through some other videos because it's looking pretty definitive at this point for Dylan, man. Looking pretty definitive. Anybody disagree? Anybody in fucking chat disagree? I want to know, dude. I want to know if anybody disagrees with my, so far, the assumptions that have been made. You notice he always shoots before he looks down ADS. So he always fires before he looks down ADS. You mean on like his jitter aim? Or like he pre-fires before ADS and he centers and fires? It's the only thing I can't super speak on because, you know, I don't play mouse and keyboard. I see controller players doing the same thing in comp, though. And I can say that it's a centering tactic to help him center. Literally, see, there you go. Yeah. So you're saying the same thing that I was fucking getting at, basically. Yeah. Figured. It's super, I mean, dude, you see it in competitive like crazy. If you watch Devo fucking play, you watch Gump, you watch fucking anybody. That's why we jitter aim. We're holding a corner and we're strafing, rotational aim assist on controller. As some of you might not know, but Call of Duty Pro League, CDL, all our leagues are on controller. CCL, the whole 9, the one I coached in. And you see people like get their snap to center. It's you know what the most similar thing that Yeti just described is quick scoping. If you've never quick scoped before, you would take your center dot and place that. I think you can see on the screen there's a dot there. You would take that white dot, you place it on your enemy opponent, and you literally zoom in with your scope. And as soon as you're looking through the sight, you pull the trigger. And that's what in COD is called quick scoping. And so it's similar. It's a similar mechanic. Yeah, for real, in here. Who's not sub? Come on. Obeezy, thank you for the hype, bro. Thank you for the premium gas. Sent viewers your way, man. GG, gotta go eat. Hey, Lance, thank you so much for the raid. I missed it. I very much apologize, buddy. I've been fucking super locked into this because I wanted to see, man. I wanted to see legit. I was super nervous. I was nervous, man. I don't want to, like, do this injustice.
It's okay. Absolutely normal.
It's gonna be a long, like, video. I'm gonna probably edit this down.
Went to my inventory.
To some key points.
Got a lot of time
later.
left into the raid. I'm on like 7, 8. Who knows? Who knows?
But I'm having a good time.
Jump. This is huge. 2 jump. This is huge.
Watching, learning a little bit.
Killing operators will put a contract on your head.
He's got a, I want to know, I almost want to fucking ask him. He's got a habit of always looking to see who he killed. I wonder what that is. Is it PTSD from stream snipers? Is it because he just likes to fucking know who he slammed, if he knows them? Because he knows everybody in the DMZ community. So plus it allows, so the centering part, right? Plus it allows him to get a little plate break before the other guy can shoot. They're weak. He's full health. He wins. Literally just an OP player for sure. Love the guy. Thank you. Thank you for that input, Yeti. Thank you. My ex broke up with me for quick scoping. You're stupid, dude. Oh,
That's the guy. Damn it.
I'm gonna let some of these play through. I've already vindicated a lot of part of this. If I find a clip I find sus, I'll slow it down. Sorry, another good indicator. The charade's off, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not walling. He's not automatically, like, he just doesn't know where anybody's at. You know what I mean? He literally had to look up. If he was walling, you would have saw him looking there, pre-looking up there. Okay? So, we know he's not using fucking walls. Not in these videos. He's just not. He's not, bro. You can't keep that fucking straight up forever. Does it again. There he is. He looks over at the kill feed, see who he kills. But you notice he stays locked into the fight, dude. Let's see if we can see what Yeti's talking about. Here with the centered fight. Let's slow it down to see if we can see what Yeti's talking about. Yeti's saying he fires when centering. Let's see if that is the case. That's a good eye. Because I mean that fight you couldn't even tell. So we get the window hop. Oh yeah, yep. Firing before actually like while ADSing. I think I just learned some cool ass fucking shit that I gotta work on. I've known this, but I don't know.
How the fuck did it get operators will put a bounty on your head?
It's amazing that 2025 people are, well, this is an older video. They want to know how he got through the window. Another indicator, guys going out the door. Somebody who has a bad habit with aim lock, aimbot, they're going to continue firing and the bullets are going to continue tracking. He lets off when he knows the guy's going to get away so he doesn't waste ammo. And he was low ammo too, in case the guy re-challenged. Dylan also can't read. Funny comms. Okay. He's reading info. He's half a mag. He goes to reload. What the fuck does he want to know? He looked twice at his plates and shit. Can't find the guy. See his eyes. I seen his eyes. Trying to figure this out. Does it again. Looks over to see who the fuck he killed. Fucking does it every time, man.
Yeah, every one of my fucking raids. Yeah, it runs into me every raid. It's concerning.
Well, there it is. So maybe there's our explanation, right? The guy's stream sniping. All right, I don't fucking know. Anyways. So Yeti says, do all the rest of you do that too? You always look to see who you kill? I'm a comp player, man. I just fucking, there's times I look, but I just stay on mission, bro. I don't do it. Abizi, you have to learn to spell. Dylan has never read my emails. Yo, just because he didn't read them doesn't mean he can't read them. What up, Moose? Bro, I'm telling you, he remembers everybody. That's facts, dude. Dylan does have a steel trap of a memory. That I can tell you, yeah, for sure. I talked a lot about this in the beginning. I talked openly, very transparent about what I know of Dylan, following like the whole nine, him and Haste as well, other people in the community, and yeah, having chatted him saying, "Hey, I'm going to be doing this in a review, dude. Win, lose, or draw." And I got another thing I wasn't going to say in the beginning because I wanted to see how this turned out, and still I was going to say it regardless, but there was no hesitation in this, man, of me doing this shit. Some people who's cheating, bro, I feel like guilty motherfuckers probably wouldn't, you know what I mean? Wouldn't be so adamant about, oh, yeah, check it out, bro. You know what I mean? He stole all your names in his mustache, your dumb strange. What up, Slade? Slade says, I read who kills me. I guess I'm just a weirdo, bro. I guess I'm a weirdo. Wait a minute. Slade, you said I read who kills me, but my man is reading who he kills. So I was asking, do you read who you kill? I read who kills me. I definitely do that because at that point, unless I'm still in the fight. If I'm in the fight, I don't care. Unless I'm suspecting somebody cheating or some bullshit. I hardly know I'm playing a game and all this shit is real to me. I think that's how it is for me. What's the story behind my name? We're going to give that. We're going to give that actually real quick. Thank you for asking, Strange Days. So, Brick by Brick Vets, right? If that's the name you're asking about or whatever. You want to know why my mom called me Justin. You know, it has to do with justice, so we're not getting that. I know you're not asking that. So, Brick by Brick Vets is about, I did about 20 years worth of service to built the military, law enforcement, community, tactical, and retired and thought I was on easy street. And long story short, I basically went through a shithole of a time in my life. I went through a very large bout of depression. I gained a ton of fucking weight. I had suicidal ideation. It was terrible. Terrible moment of the life because I'd been the height of all heights in my life and thought I'd achieved everything. I didn't have anything figured out, right? I realized that, like, as humans, we need tasks. We need routine. We need discipline. We need growth. We need goals. I didn't know any of that, you know? Like, I just thought this is going to be easy street, you know? And I just remember being, you know, I was fortunate enough, humble enough to be grateful that I'd had my life and I wanted to, you know, have kids. I had everything a person could want, you know, you'd think. I wanted to, I said I'd never quit nothing in my fucking life, you know, like nothing. I'm not quitting now. I'm going to give a damn good chance. So I'm just going to try what's always worked and like try to put some goals, just do some happy shit. And hopefully I feel better. VA was, you know, Veterans Affairs, did me a lot of different medications and stuff. Trying to band-aid everything. So I started working out. I enrolled in fucking school. I got into a better investment of a house, got my family set up, and just started putting it all together. And like after a few months, next thing you know, my life is just, I remember waking up after, like, it didn't happen right away. There was several weeks it was hard, dude. When people talk about depression, I never went through it until then. And they don't understand when somebody says, like, I don't have the energy to watch TV. Like, you just don't give a fuck, dude. When you don't give a fuck anymore, you don't give a fuck. So you're like, you know, you're really down, you know? Like, people just put a smile on your face, go to the gym. And dude, it's hard, man. You don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to brush your teeth. Like, it's terrible. I never and I didn't know any of that shit. You know, I'd seen people go through it, and there was an asshole saying, hey, put a smile on your face. So when I rebuilt my life, at the end of kind of the story of me going to school and everything like that, I run into this Marine infantryman, and I'm telling him the story at this movie showing where I was talking on PTSD and anxiety, and as a guest at the end of this early movie showing, and I'm explaining to the crowd and stuff, and it just so happened there's a bunch of Vietnam vets there and this Marine infantry guy from VA, and he says, sounds like you built yourself up brick by brick. Yes, I guess so. So he was kind of gassing me into saying, you should tell the story. And I said, you should do it for Veterans Affairs. I said, no. Why? I'm fucking a big fan, to be honest with you. And he goes, well, it'll help other veterans. And that was the thing for me. So I've been doing it ever since. And he talked me into building the channel and streaming and associating the gaming and the story of how I use my GI Bill and stuff. So I hope that explains it. Yeah. Did I quit smoking? I'm still vaping, if that's what you're asking. I quit smoking years ago. But yeah. I'm going to read a couple of chats. I'm going to get right back in there. Oh, I love this story. Thank you, Yeti. I appreciate it, man. I am definitely not a stranger to... I know we see each other all the time in these chats of these legendary streamers. But, and we chat a lot. Obviously, it's not the time and place for me to discuss that, but I'm very open about it because I think it'll help a lot of people. Like if you're struggling through some shit, you know what I mean? Like chances are I've probably been through it. You know what I mean? Said you have never quit anything. Yeah, I really can't say that I Oh, you're asking about smoking. You're being a wise ass, I'm guessing. But yeah, like I've quit bad habits. That's one of them. Like I said, I got the nicotine gum. It's a new thing, but a little nervous doing the goat over here, trying to be unbiased and give him a fair. I give the community a fair look of whether or not my man is hacking or cracked. He's cracked, bro. I'm just be honest. This far, we're gonna look at some other footage, but that's what I see so far. GG's on your passion, brother. I love you for it. I appreciate that, man. I mean, I went to fucking school for esports. Literally sitting on the fucking degree, if you don't believe me. Here you go. You can do it too, man. Go to fucking school. Get a degree in esports, dude. And the government will pay for it if you serve this country. Pretty cool. Changed my life, bro. And now I'm here working out every day. You know, I'm still a fat body. But I've lost 20 pounds in 2 months, dude. So I still grind goals every day. You guys got some cool content coming up. You guys are going to be able to see. So a lot of cool shit that'll hopefully inspire others. That's why I do what I do. So that's where the brick by brick comes from. Ransel, shut up.
Ultra One, a platoon of operators is in your area. Keep your head on a swivel.
Playing with your food. Come on.
Cracking.
He's underneath right here on me.
Down one.
Contract on your head.
Check's the name.
Engage at your discretion.
I just broke the dude upstairs.
UAV in this sector.
Fuck, I fucked up.
I think that's 4, but one of them could have got rezzed. I think that's 4, but
Discretion.
I'm watching his face cam for discrepancies, and now I want to see the fight.
Just broke the
Can't
dude
watch
upstairs.
both at the same time.
UAV in this sector.
Yeah, he's right. He always fires when centering. Super telling there. Has no idea where this guy's coming from. He's looking all over frantically. Very good indice that he's obviously not walling again.
Fuck, I fucked up.
Missed shots. Missed shots here. I'm sure some of you are catching this, but I want to put this on for everybody. And I want to go back and edit this video a little bit to the key points. And so I might use some of this. Okay. Fires before ADSN, missing shots, hits the wall. Oh, fucking ADSs. That's crazy. That is fast, dude. I can't even. That's how fast this fool thinks, dude. He's just cracked, man. He's got one bullet in the chamber, and I think he ended the fight here. But he thinks that somebody. I think he suspects somebody's still. Yeah, he had one bullet left. Didn't even use it.
I think that's 4, but one of them could have got rezzed. If this body's still right here, then they're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead.
If he's fucking got any sus clips, bro, I want it. I want to see him. I don't see it, bro. Misses shots. I think at this point, I'm not slowing down every fight, bro.
It could be close.
He's got walls like everyone else.
What? Come on, man.
Super authentic response, right? Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real. We're all smart people here, right? We all know each other. But you meet other people. You know when somebody, you see the genuineness to it, right? Like, come on, man. Everybody thinks I'm a hag, and that's like kind of the body language. We're all readers of body language. It's a big indicator, man. Look, I investigated a lot of shit while working law enforcement, and I had to read a room. Like when you're working tactical, lives are at risk, bro. Just being real. It's part of my job as military. I pick up on body language. Just like why I like using the face cam.
Ask questions.
Real quick. Any more educated, original questions? Oh, I missed a bunch of those chats. I don't want to get too far ahead. Oh, BZ, super big thanks for the compliment, by the way. It is a big passion to me. He stops at his fine center and reloads. See that? Yes. So Yeti saw what I was talking about. Yeah. Yeti was saying in that fight in the garage, he loses track, recenters, and re-ADSs. That's actually a controller play too. Like if you play ranked and you're real good, you're in Erie, you're top 250, you'll always see those guys do that. Recenter. That's the jittering part to it, right? Too. It's a pretty common accusation, Strange Days. Dylan even used to make accusation videos. Who is saying Dylan hacks? So going to my original question, who is saying Dylan hacks? No one here is saying Dylan hacks. Is only saying that this video is the idea that we're open to it. We're going to review many other streamers, many other people suggested. We're going over everybody, controversial people. Some people going to get caught, bro. Nobody's saying that about Dylan. Yo, Ro, what up, man? Thank you so much, Cherry, again, for another gifted 559 of the channel. Nobody has supported with that many subs to the channel and been here the longest as you. Thank you so much, Cherry. Thank you. I don't think I ever could say it enough. Everybody appreciate when you guys support that way. You don't have to do that. You could just hit the like button, sub, follow. All that stuff helps. Helps me out big time. So thank you guys just for being present and hanging out. But Cherry, thank you so much for everything you've done. Everyone that dies in DMZ, yeah, so Rancelot's about to make my point. So everyone that dies in DMZ accuses them of hacking. There's no way. Yeah, it's pretty much a hackization. Like this guy literally just said, we'll rewind it just a little bit here, but he said No, he's got walls. Just like this guy's tired of it, right? And there is a lot of hacking going on in COD. It's you could. This is no secret right now, bro. This guy, who's accusing him of hacking? This guy.
It could be close.
Knows there. He's got walls like everyone else.
What? Come on, man.
There's that genuine, authentic response. You see him laughing because he's like, "This is fucking bullshit," you know. Yeah. So this guy in the ground's accusing him. You know what I mean? I see it a lot, bro. I see a lot of people accusing him. I see a lot of people accusing Wizard. I see a lot of people accusing Haste. I get motherfuckers accusing me, man. I see it a lot, dude. I see it a lot. I've seen you name a streamer. I don't know too many streamers that don't get accused of hacking. So
ask questions first. I don't have walls.
Okay, BB.
Tell him I don't have walls. I've never seen this before.
One, killing operators will put a contract on your head. Engage at your discretion.
I didn't even feel like asking, how'd you know where I was at? He just said he's got walls.
Ultra One, an operator is requesting medical near your location.
They have 2 precisions off the start.
I'd like to hear his explanation if the guy would say something, but
How do you do that?
He's pushing my body.
Intel located a weapons case in the area. We're tracking it on your gas map now. Be advised, a heavily armored target is guarding it, so
He's just
expect
gonna
contact.
continue camping on the building. That's what he does.
Keep shooting. Targeting operators.
another guy accusing him of cheating.
Sheep speak to you.
I'm so confused. First game of the day.
That's insane eyesight. I couldn't see that guy. But I also have 24 division.
Bro.
That was
I
obvious.
can't bite that. Your name's Hostile Soldier? More like Soldier. More like...
What's she did?
Nah, get the kill, bro. You fucking loser. I don't got anything on me anyways.
I don't need anything from you.
Wait, hold up. Where's the report button?
Didn't know where he was at.
Kill confirmed. 2 missiles will put a bounty contract on your head.
Everyone over here is reporting me. What? I'm playing so bad. I'm playing so bad.
I'm gonna be honest, because I've seen a lot. I said in the beginning of this stream, dude. I've seen a ton of Dylan kind of constantly in his stream all the time watching shit because he's fucking fascinating. And I've learned a lot of my skill sets in DMZ from this guy. But I would agree. I don't think he was playing it at his best. I don't think he's playing his best there, right? Slice of toast. Toast, get it? No, I don't. What did I miss? The baby in the background, chef's kiss. Yeah. Every single time I play, Doyle says, every single time I get a play in I'm a burger. Exactly, dude. Absolutely. I have never been called a hacker. Sus. I doubt that, OBZ. I'm sure somebody's probably accused you. Bad. I get accused of hacking quite a few times. I'm bad. Makes no sense. Well, hold up. Pause. I would say the same thing about myself, right? Like if you listen to Tim the Tap Man, just a good example. He's a very large streamer. You don't know who Tim the Tap Man is. You need to come out from under the rock. If you're big in a game and you've watched streamers, Tim the Tap Man's a big deal. He says, I'm terrible at the game. And he's not. Dude, a 1 KD is average. If you have above a 1 KD, you are above 50% of the people that are bad and people that are good, right? You're in that category. That is the real indicator of what kind of player you are. Look at most game modes. And if you're just above a 1 KD, you are better than average, actually. If you're doing, if you got a 0.7 KD And it's not like an objective game that you're trying to win all the time, like domination or something. KD is actually a really good indicator of your skill level, because you'll hear hackers that, like hackers I've interviewed. I listened to some of the other people in their interviews, and the cheater will say, hey, you know, I have a 0.7 KD. That is bad. I'm not sympathizing with them, but that's bad. Many of you in this chat do not have a fucking 1 KD or less. And the handful that do often say, you know, I don't have time to play, or I just started playing again. This was my first COD. You know, fucking Rancelot hits me up and says, hey, you know, I want to play together. I like playing with Rancelot. So like, oh, I really don't play that well. He's a fucking great teammate. He's tripping, dude. I seen that fool make gangster plays right off rip. So, yeah. 2.0, pretty bad. So we are at like at these 2-3 KD levels, consistently exfilling, doing pretty well, completing DMZ 100%. You know, if you play around as well as like maybe just under Fixate, or, you know, would openly admit, Tactical Brit has talked about it with Fix, that he's not like the greatest player in the world, but he's talented. But you know, if you play in these level of areas, you're very well above average. Like you're pretty talented. You're pretty talented. And that's me too. I'm 43. I'm slow. You know, these guys don't want to play with me. I played games with some of these guys, like, yeah, but like they don't want to play with. I'm a fucking burger to them. But the truth is, you're just listening to these guys in chat, bro. You're not a burger, dude. You're the person that real burgers don't want to deal with. That's the truth. I have a 69 KD unsubbing. You're full of shit, dude. Even if you do have a 69 KD, I've seen you play, dude. I've had plat-skinned people on my ranked play lobbies that are dog shit, that I would take somebody who was a fucking bronze that just played as a team member over.
Be advised, killing operators will mark you as a bounty target.
Checks minimaps, got UAV up. Look to see who he'd kill. Moves up on the minimap because he saw. Can somebody answer for me in chat? What the fuck is the deal? He's not crouch walking, is he? Like, what is it on M&K that you can kind of like jog forward and nobody can hear your feet? Because I don't hear his footsteps. And I see all M&K players doing this in Modern Warfare 2. You see him do it to walk out in the gas so that the guy doesn't pick up on him. He sees this guy on radar in top left, and he walks out. And so I can't do this on controller. I have to crouch walk to be quiet. Barely hear his feet. You can hear it, but it's quiet. So, again, he didn't know where that guy was in the smoke. He had a good idea, right?
Not really. Near your location and requesting medical.
So he's got audio cues. He has audio cues here. It's very obvious, but he's freaking out a little bit on the corner because he cannot figure out where the audio cue is coming from. Is it dead center, right, or to the left? It's not always clear cut.
One die.
Not really.
One of his bullets was off in that fight, by the way.
Near your location and requesting medical.
Another guy accuses him of hacking. Again, like I said, was looking left and right, wasn't sure where the guys came from. You very obviously seen the guy comes from the right at a garage.
Activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
So the guy's chasing. He looks down to see how many plates he has. What is his health looking like in case he needs to reach? Can he reach out of this fight? Looks over to see twice that he has no smoke, no knives. What is his ammo situation, right? 21 rounds in the chamber. Can audio cue very clearly hear the guy coming upstairs. Decides to challenge the knife, backs off the fight Because what happens there, he knows he didn't get first hit, gets hit with that. He doesn't want to deal with that thermite that makes him super weak. Almost a plate break there. Super good play here. Takes top ground. Other players pretty decent, man. Chooses to fucking take top place too. I believe he wrapped building because he thinks this guy's playing the outside edge. That's an indicator of above average player for sure. A little bit of respect thrown on that player doing that. Let's see it play out full speed. Okay, guy loses a little audio cue there. Little audio cue loss there. Guy wraps outside building, like I said, gets dropped.
Oh, you get on.
Moving.
You want a 1v1 rants a lot? Well, that's a totally different story, right?
Requesting recon at my location.
Copy that.
Awesome. 3-week-old baby girl has proven I don't need sleep and only naps are necessary for survival. Mr. No Face, what up, bro? Welcome on in. At this point, I'm just kind of fascinated by some of this shit.
He's on me.
Watch a mini-map because he has UAV.
RTB at this time. Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
Well, they ain't dry.
Eyes are looking all around. He doesn't know, which is a very good indicator. He does not obviously use walls again.
Keep yapping, keep yapping.
Hold on, what did that guy say?
Could be scared.
No fucking reason.
Keep yapping, keep yapping.
Navy veteran, I think. What the fuck that guy say? He said so scared or something. If you hold jump mantle, you'll get into that jog thing that makes you quiet. I think Yeti just taught me some shit, bro. Hacked or cracked, eh? What up, Battle Buddy? How you doing, man? Yeah, he's cracked, bro. Thus far. And I don't think we're going to get, from what I'm seeing, bro, this is a 9-month-old video. He just posted his Killing Streamers number 7. We reviewed a lot of that. Had a face cam in that one as well. I chose this one because it had face cam. Just so many things that vindicate him, dude. Sorry. You don't like that, man? And you've been waiting for the video of someone to say this motherfucker's cheating. I don't think we're going to get that today. I may never know, man. You guys might have a clip where I could look. Wait, what the hell? Are you calling me Tech Noir? I haven't been playing DMZ for a minute either. You can have full tax burn on. Left trigger moves forward will give you that jog. Maybe that's because I have sprint tactical sprint focus. Guessing. Not positive. Not positive. I should make sure I'm not blocking any of the info in this thing. Dude, 5 fucking tier 1s, bro. And one of them went to Lance FPS. Look at that shit, bro. He raided me over on YouTube.
They have gifted 262 total.
Let's start a hype train. Level 2, dude. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
We reached our new
I love auto tax sprint. I do too.
Thank you, everyone.
I don't think he does play West Coast servers. That's his info. I don't know. W Lance. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Really cool dude. We ran into each other in a game by chance, man. Totally different title. Another cool story.
Yeah, he's up here. He's up here. He's up here. He's up with me. Up on top. Up on top.
Good indicator there all as well. Super authentic reaction. Doesn't see this guy coming. Almost dies. Literally a bullet. He's one shot now. Literally did not see this fight about to happen.
Contract on your head. Ultra One, there's a pursuit of operators in your vicinity. Stay alert.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Did he not notice this guy has Damascus tags and he just doesn't care? Bro, I don't know what it is, but I get fascinated by Damascus tags, the 50K. I don't know what it is, dude. I think that's actually really, really sick. So he comes through here. No, oh, literally.
Yeah, he's up here, he's up here, he's up here.
No clue. Got camped on, actually. What goes on here? He's concerned with the fight. I don't think he noticed, bro. I don't think he noticed there's Damascus tags, I'm gonna be honest.
Got bullshit. Blue is pushing me, come kill him.
Throwing smoke.
He does this every time he marks someone. He looks around at a bunch of fucking info. Like he gets a full. I mean, there's nothing he can do, right? He'd have to pull off the mark.
Boy, honey.
It's the guy with a bitch uniform.
Oh, so he has the advanced. I'm wondering why he's looking at the mini map. I see it.
Good, mark me, bro. I'm gonna come kick your ass, 100%.
Why is that guy? Was that advanced up the whole time? I don't know.
Tossing smoke grenade.
See, now, if I look at the mini map here, I'm looking like this is fucking confusing. There's so many different buildings. I don't know. I've been in, I fought the underground Bagra, dude, like 1,000 times, played it in ranked 100 times. I still get lost in here. See, I thought that guy was actually to the right a little bit.
Do I make this play quick?
What's he looking at? Oh, smokes. Mini map looks at plate. You need to double check on plates.
We're close to the sun.
Mark you as a bounty target.
Nobody left, right? Was he? Oh, he did get somebody up. He hears him sliding around. That was a.
How'd he see me? Oh my.
That dude said, "How do you see me, bro? What do you mean? How do you see you? Like, your teammate just got choke slammed, and you're gonna go and slide in for the rest, dude? Oh my god, he did almost lose that strange days. He did. How do I have 143 friends on COD? I don't know. He's got movement. Smart play, slows down when he needs to. Oh, absolutely. This is not even like some of his insane work, dude.
Oh my god, how did I not?
It's good clip though. And this is old content,
GG's,
man. Damascus tag, do you see it? Sees it now.
The Damascus tag, let's go.
I knew he fucking didn't see it. I knew he didn't see that Damascus tag. These guys, that's a good like tip for everybody else. Stop looting will get you killed, bro. I'm guilty of it, man. But he just didn't even notice it in the middle of a fight. He's so focused on winning that shit. Kind of funny. I hate to do this. I have to take a leak. I'll be right back. And I have to wash my hands or Rancelot will literally not let me live it down. I'm also not wearing pants because I literally got to the gym and went to shower.
Who's RPGing? What cringe
wearing
player's
shorts.
RPGing here?
So, thank you for the hype train, Mr. No Face. Thank you so much. Fuck yeah, dude. He's definitely. That's what I said. You can't buy movement. Look, you could fucking say someone's hacking all day. You can't buy movement, bro. You cannot buy skilled movement. Like, you just can't. I'm sorry, man. You could do that maybe in a racing game or something, but not an FPS shooter. Same, use the soap. I knew it. I knew it. I'll be right back.
Too many of those will put a bounty contract
We're
on your
close
head.
to the sun. Requesting recon at my location.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Boat team still, or they teleport? They teleported. I swear to God, they teleported. I swear to God.
Oh, I just got sniped out. Straight ahead of us.
Ultra One, kill confirmed. Too many of those will put a bounty contract on your head.
Could go for res. This guy is he knows I'm here.
Ah, shit, I didn't see him. Sorry, guys.
Let's try. GG's. Oh, players are in front of us. Or I might have been bugging. Thought I heard shots.
I did not miss it, bro.
Oh, this is a player in this car.
Yeah, right here, right here. Yeah.
Fucking.
I got no smokes left.
All Ultra, be advised.
Okay, I got my finish. Let's just reset. Have a kill on the bridge. We're chilling.
Yeah.
You can even hit by if you have to.
Thank you for your patience. I did. Got my wet ass hands here.
Good stuff.
If I miss anything, let me know. Definitely think I've seen that Rambo guy before in the game.
Tossing smoke grenade!
Damn, you missed.
You not know there was two up there? That was pretty ballsy. And he's so is he third party in here? Inspect my hands. Here you go. All right. You want? I don't know if it'll show. All right. There's still a little wet there. It's not showing very well, is it? There you go, dude. Got me though. I think I'm gonna grind Warzone for a bit, get in my chops back. Yeah, dude, I've been grinding ranked. I get, can't help myself. Warzone ranked. So yeah. 0 water, dude. All right, whatever, man. Look, y'all have definitely skipped the hand washing process before. I did not tonight. You said you make your own judgment, dude. Did I cheat or hack the Racco 6 try? Dog, you know what I mean? Did I hack the washing process? That's for you to decide. I don't care. I don't fucking care what you think, all right? But yeah, man, I've been on this rank grind, dude. I get locked in when like I said, my competitive background just makes me want to go that shit. So that's why I'm really interested to review this shit. And like I said, if you could throw some names in chat, like I said, just be respectful. Don't don't absolutely desecrate somebody unprofessionally. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't get yourself banned saying something terrible. But yeah, you could say your opinion if you think of somebody. I would like some names of some other folks you want me to review.
Clear.
I also like to get the insights that you guys see. You guys have an insane amount. A lot of you have a lot of game knowledge, dude. That's I'm still learning 2 years later into this fucking title. 3 years. Damn. All right. I'm going to be completely honest. I have no fucking clue, even with a hack provider or using direct memory access, DMA second PC cheats. Does anybody know in chat? Would you get an auto lock as well? Would you get an aim lock with a throwable? Does that auto lock your knife? Serious question. That's something I don't know the answer to. Something I would literally have to consult and hit up like Steve-O about. Yes, sir, I'm over 30. I need my assists. Are you on controller, Martin Doyle? I would like to know how many you are on controller, by the way, too. Yeah. Okay, that slap sounded a little moist. I hate the M word, bro. Moist. Fucking, sounds wrong. Misses that shot, doesn't lock.
The only rank not camping in this game is fucking good, though.
What am I missing here? What the fuck did he just look at? He looked left. Again, like I said. Looks left here. Probably checking his plates, I'm guessing. Looks at it. He's got a UAV up, so he's absolutely checking his minimap. That's another thing, too. Even if a hacker has UAV up, so a hacker is not... You could say he's usually very calm, and you see his eye movement. He blinks. He's calm, collected a lot. During fights that I'm a pretty calm, cool cucumber, dude, when it comes to stuff for the most part, but I'm not as that collected sometimes. And you notice he's a little bit more aggressively sweating, I guess you might say. A hacker's going to, like I said, the charade can only be kept up for so long, right? They're not going to keep using the habit of their UAV, their mini map, and he only uses it when UAV is really up. Another good indicator, because they don't need it. Not if they're using walls, bro. It doesn't mean, and look, hacker doesn't just have to use walls and aimbot. Like they can turn on whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? Especially now, today, all the shit they got going on. So you find out what these guys have available to them. It's insane. Like player info, what's in their bag, what's their rank, what's their KD.
Oh.
Damn, he shit on that dude.
Do that again. We'll mark you as a bounty target. Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
How's he know this guy's here? What? At this point, I'm just assuming I'm missing something, right? I'm just very firm.
Operator in your area needs medical.
Did he see this guy before? You're fine. You're fine, Tanya. You can aimbot with lethals. Thank you. Thank you so much. My moderator says, depends on your settings. You can aimbot with lethals. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That would make sense. So you can turn it on and off. Got you. 42 next week. Mouse and keyboard forever. Respect, man. IA. I played it on Delta Force. I'm not sure. I'm a very... COD was a very integral part of my life. I played Xbox controller on Halo and Destiny and stuff like that. Many, many games. Fucking NES, I played controller. Been a controller player for a long time. Now, I will probably learn to play pretty well on MNK. I did okay in Delta Force, but I don't know if I'll ever switch. 99% of cheaters are too dumb, though. I'm gonna say it. Somebody's got to say it, bro. And I respect you, Doyle, for real, for bringing that up, because I'm gonna be honest. I do. That is a pretty consistent pattern. Not all. I've seen Andy B, for instance, interviewed a hacker that seemed very highly intellectual, very talented. He just had a I don't care and I'm gonna be open about it. This is how I want to play attitude. So it's not everybody, but I've interviewed couple guys I've ran into with a squad fill, like offline. I don't know about on stream, because I don't like it. You might tell me I'm a bitch for this, but like if a guy's hacking or he's cheating or using a Cronus or something or a strike back, and he admits it to me, I don't like to like hide that I'm streaming. I usually hide that I'm streaming just so I don't make people feel uncomfortable. But I don't make a big to do about it. If somebody's hacking or something, you know, I'm a little more adamant. And I'll tell him like, hey, do you want to share? I'm not going to just share and say, oh, I'm just, you know, I'm streaming or whatever. But like guys have admitted to me and said, yeah, I'll do an interview or whatever. And they'll say, you know, it's a common thing. It's like it's almost like they don't have a large capacity to fully comprehend everybody else, or there's some selfishness going on. I do think it's an ignorance issue. I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to disrespect any hackers or anything. I'm just saying I do think a lot of there's a pretty big commonality there. You know what I mean? A lot of dumb assumptions being made. Everybody else is doing it, so I'm going to do it. That kind of a thing.
An operator in your area needs medical.
I guess he just, thinks to look at that window.
You are good.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, that's dealer.
So we get a recognition there, and you know the guy's fluffing a little bit. That's all right. That's cool. Don't respect, absolutely. You see, you're good, but again, another human body language indicator. He just says thank you. You know, like he appreciated it genuinely. Now, would a hacker say the same thing? Yeah, fucking, of course they would, right? But definitely genuine response.
Yeah, those guys in the fourth still, yeah.
Yeah, I knocked one.
We're still building.
I really don't feel like he needed help, but maybe.
I need you back in the fight.
Oh my God, that was nasty.
Contract on your head. Engage at your discretion.
That guy's glazing. Here I am too. At this point, man, I'm really fucking impressed. Never fit. I've seen this guy 1,000 times, and I have seen a lot of crazy shit. But let's just see this here. Is there any crazy videos of people accusing? Yeah, center's off. Center was off. Didn't miss a lot of shots there, though. See if we can pull up one more video.
On your head. Engage at your discretion.
That describes me without hacking, though. Camping, maybe. Oh, the guy, you mean he was camping? Like, how do you see him in the window? The large majority are bad players, awful movement. You see that a lot in interviews too, Doyle. Like, yeah, Doyle's speaking all facts, man. I've interviewed several hackers privately. I think I did a video on it. I reviewed, again, Andy B's video. I've watched 1,000 of them from other streamers. Dude, and these guys aren't collaborating on these fucking interviews. Cross did one. Is it Marcus GG's? Someone just did one recently. It was pretty good. Really good. I fucking feel bad not knowing their name. I'm TBI, dude. I can't remember this motherfucker's name. That's gonna drive me crazy. It's not Indigo. It's I'll think of it. I want to give them credit because I'd like you guys to check out a video, but they all say the same shit. I totally agree, Doyle. You don't want to do anything to risk it. You just want to win. That's not all of them though. Some of them just straight rage hack, bro. Some of them are pretty ballsy. That one that Andy interviewed was that guy had like so many accounts he didn't give a fuck.
A squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
It's still the same raid too. It's crazy.
Shit, I got one on me. One of them
Too many of those will put a bounty contract on your head.
Looked at the name to see who he knocked. I guess that's your guy. Everybody's saying they do the same thing. I don't think I do that a lot.
Stay alert.
What are they shooting at, bro?
He's on the roof.
I've seen too many clips now at this point, just from these videos and stuff, and the separation of time for me to clearly and confidently say, he's not using any walls, bro. I'm gonna keep reiterating this shit because I need to drive that point home, as many times as I see it, because I think it's super important. You know what I mean? There's just too many stupid awareness things that, like, he's not stupid. He has no fucking clue where the player is at. He has audio cues, all that stuff. But people with walls, man, they slip up, bro. They slip up, bro. Right there. Literally going off of my point. He fucking doesn't even know this guy's like right here laying down. Thought that was a player.
I'm coming, brother.
My hero.
Yes, sir. On top of the hut.
He has an audio cue. He's looking to see where the helicopter's going. He hears people firing up here. So I think there's two teams. Black Widow Gaming, what up? Yeah, we're watching Dylan. At this point, it's just clearly that he's just absolutely fucking cracked by all the video coverage that we've seen thus far. And I knew that going in, and I talked about in the beginning of the stream that I was very confident I was gonna remain unbiased. But yeah, man. He never fails to impress. And we're picking up a lot more details too, just further solidifying some of the things that we pick up on. Like I said, right now you kind of get this paused moment of him checking out the mini-map and getting the audio cues. He's calling that out to his teammate, even though this guy's just a random dude. And I think a fan, and I think he doesn't always pick up people, but he does pick up people. And the guy was shouting out to him, and I think he was just giving him a hookup on a cool raid. I don't know if he was playing offline or not. So Wizard is a good streamer to do these type of vids on. He's not cheating, but his game sense is crazy. Plus, he's purposely trying to bait accusations for players, so he's always interesting to watch. Another straight fact. I really like Wizard as a personality too. Like as a person, like listening to him, chatting with him. I enjoy it very much. But I said in the beginning of stream, Wizard might be one of the handful, few, maybe couple guys that in his own way, in talent, could definitely give Dylan a run for his money. But I'm gonna probably sit on that hill saying I think Dylan is the most talented DMZ player. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Wizard's close. I'm just being honest. It's neither like either here nor there about either one of them. And there's no favoritism or anything. I'm just being honest. All right. Haste is super fucking close, right? Andy B. If you just consider Melee alone, go fucking watch his shit, dude. He is insane, bro. Like fucking crazy. Be interesting to watch him too. I hate to say it up front, but I've looked at a lot of Andy B gameplay. You're not gonna find nothing there. I don't think either. Wizard either. We'll do it either. We'll do it either way. We'll do it unbiased, and we'll check it, and we'll see. I knew there was a guy. There's a guy who made a hackuzation video of Wizard, and yeah, I watched the video, and it was. Sorry, man. It was a terrible video, bro. It's a terrible video. He is cracked. Yeah, Dylan's cracked. We all know it, but why not? Why not give it our best shot? And you know what? At the end of the day, this video and the future edits just vindicates him. So you know what? Hopefully the end result is, you say, somebody says, oh, that fucking Dylan, he's hacking, blah, blah, blah. And we go through this content. And look, like I said, I'm just an opinion. I'm a literal former CCL coach of a championship team. I owned a challengers team. So I fucking literally coached a guy that led all the way up to a top 16 to go to champs. For CDL, right? For challengers. So, like, I know my shit. Like, that's for sure. Confident on it. But that doesn't mean that it's an opinion at the end of the day. This is my humble opinion of like, hey, man, I sound too humble in that saying, but I'm going to validate what the fuck I do know in my background of why I'm even, why am I validated to speak on any of this, right? So I showed you the degree and the background. You could ask around. Ask the individual I was talking about. You can go check out their own content. They'll tell you, yeah, that guy was he was a coach. He was part of the league, whatever. If it weren't for that, I'd say, who the fuck am I? I'm just another internet talking head. Sure, agreed. But that's why I say it's up to you to decide, man. But if I can make a video that frees up someone who's genuinely earned, respectfully earned, fucking best player in the world, I'm down all day. Same though. If you're someone out there who's cheating and telling your fucking audience you're not cheating, if it comes on my desk, I'm reviewing that shit and I'm fucking putting it out there, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care what comes of it. I'm going to be honest.
Gotta wait for like 2 seconds, and then once you get close, I'm doing it.
I don't want to miss
Just full
this fight.
sprint now.
I'm just trying to read that, too.
They tagged me!
The one inside have a shotgun.
Yep. Okay.
Will put a bounty on your head.
Still inside.
Audio cue. I don't know what it sounds like to you guys on your phone, but I have these Astro 840 TRs with my mix amp, and my Windows settings is literally set to be, it's literally as best as you could have for League. I can hear this guy running around, even in his video. Whoa. How do you see this guy here? I might have missed it. This is important, though, because, look, I know I'm old and slow and stuff like that in gameplay. We all joked around earlier, we're all average players and shit, right? But, like, how did he see that? Dude, I've watched it twice now, and I just literally I'm not catching this guy. Maybe it's a little higher quality when he's playing in his personal settings. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude. Y'all see that? Did you all see that, bro? This guy's right here. This guy's right there. You're going to catch him at the lower left of the screen. Did I pass it? I think right here, right? There he is, right there. Dude, that's insane. So he's trying to ping him. Can't get the ping. Sees the shadow. Dude, this is what I'm saying, man. This is superhuman shit, bro. Like, I'm sorry, like, if it sounds like I'm glazing homeboy here, bro, but like, that's impressive to me. Like, I don't know how else to say it, dude. Like, I didn't even fucking see that shit. You know what I mean? And now I'm catching it. And you know, I've seen a lot of comp games and impressive plays get pulled off. But golly, to know that level of detail in milliseconds, man, is crazy. It's crazy. It's just fucking crazy. And then he lost track of him in the smoke, further validating he's not cheating.
Okay, they left.
All right, I got time for like one more video.
Good push out, brother. Good push.
Let's see if he's got any other let's see if he's just got any other insane. What's his what's his most viewed short? I'm not cheating. Wow, what a jump.
He flew over. He's here.
Visual on the LD. Cluster mine deployed.
He's on our roof. Oh, what the fuck? You are fucking cheating.
No one's cheating. You're terrible at the game.
All right. It sounds like a dick-ass thing to say. But, bro, you started the fight. You said, you're cheating. You immediately made an accusation that's like a disease, bro. You're saying someone's cheating, and they're not cheating. They're going to be mad about it. That's fire, dude. That's so funny. He said it so fast. Like, he didn't even think twice about it, dude. 413 Vet, what up? It's fucking funny, man. His reactions are fucking crazy. Oh, you seen it? You seen it before? I don't think I've ever seen this one, dude. I got one. I think we should review the DMZ. Is it like DMZ player plays Warzone or some shit? It's pretty fire, dude. I've seen that one. That's the one I sent over to Steve-O to review, and he was like, man, that motherfucker's gross. And he's playing with pros, dude. You know what I mean? And Steve-O picks up on people cheating immediately, dude. Like, just watching them. I sent him Galaxies, who I don't think is cheating. And Steve-O says, I don't know, man. This shit looks sus. I don't know if any of you watch Galaxies, but he's super talented. I don't think he is. I don't think Steve-O ever seen him, though. He might have just seen one clip and said, oh, it's sus. This best clip. I'm going to do Wizard, yeah. I'm definitely doing Wizard Yeti. So do you guys want me to do next week? Could do that. I think I probably would. I'm sorry, I want to see this again. It just made me laugh so hard. And then we'll do the Warzone one. I would have been kind of like, what the fuck, bro, too, on this.
He flew over? You sure?
He said he flew over. Like,
he's on our roof. Oh, what the fuck? You are fucking cheating.
No one's cheating. You're terrible at the game.
Bro, I'm done. I fucking can't, man. I can't. Look at, I got Wizard right here, bro. Lance, that's what's up. Onyx in the tap, man. Zessie Polo, Fresh Spawns. If you guys ever played DayZ, over on my sub list. No one's cheating. You're just terrible at the game, bro. Fucking dick sometimes. That's funny, man. Warzone. Nice story. Was that not cheating? If I did that, just put through in a DMZ. Okay, this one. Oh, hold on. Whoa. All right, this one's short. Like, let me play this one here because it just says 1,000% cheating. Let me see why this is. Nasty.
Oh, that's the streamer, Dylan. Guaranteed 100%. I know for a fact.
Where'd he go?
Right here on me. Right here on me.
How old is this? 2 months. So relatively newer.
Oh, shit, how the fuck? Absolutely 1,000% cheating.
No. GG's, boys.
Not.
I feel like he should have made the title 100,000%, not just 1,000. I want to see you do Cross the Crown. Got it. Doing it. Kicks would be a good one too. Absolutely. No, everyone can get it, bro. I don't care who it is. They can get it. Like, send whoever you want, dude. You know what I mean? But the most requested is probably gonna go first. Let's see. Does he just have it like in home? Let me see, Warzone. Let's just see if I get like a different title. Warzone. Is it? There it is. I like his wording on the title here. Is this Modern Warfare 3? I think it is. Okay. So when a DMZ, so he's given a little snub, like a little bump to the community here with this titling choice. When a DMZ player, because it said, I think it says something, plays Warzone or something like that. But I feel like that was like a bump to the community. Like, basically, we're better. I know he doesn't like to play Warzone a lot. It definitely looks like Warzone 3. Yeah, just looking at the top up here, or it looks like Modern Warfare 3. The Martin Doyle is sus as fuck too. I heard he has montage viz. Yeah, I'll review anybody, dude. We're gonna start with like all the main offenders and main big names. They're all talented in their way. True. Wizard is crazy good at reading people, and he's really good with vehicles. Wizard's insane with vehicles. But I saw Dylan make a play the other day that made me think, damn, He's not maybe not as good, but he's fucking up there. Wizard is insane with vehicles. His thought processes are superior to literally everyone else other than a couple people. Yeah. I mean, look, all these guys are super close too, right? Like, don't take it out of context here and say, oh, well, Brick says Hayes ain't shit. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'm telling you, in a 1v1, I think Dylan wins 2 out of 3 times. I love you, Hayes, but maybe not. I don't know. I think Hayes said something about it. Hayes, I like Hayes is in. I think Hayes is the most improved player overall, and he's very close, very close, very, very close. But he has his own. He's a personality, dude. He's very outgoing. He's funny. He's chill. Super great to get along with. And his editing is really top tier. Andy B, same thing. Super skilled fucking melee player. I don't see enough of his gun skill because he don't like playing with guns. To say, can he run with Dylan or Wizard and Haste and these guys? I don't know that. I don't know that, man. I've seen him play. He can fucking play with about anything. His game sense is insane. Wizard's on a little bit of a different level, too, with some of his shit, too. I can also tell you, super precise, dial and snap. But again, this is a Dylan video on whether or not he's hacked or cracked. And I'm getting into a fucking semantics of other shit. Let's see this. Let's see what this is. This will be the last video. This is just proving this man can fucking move in any game, dude. I think he dropped 1 or 2 Warzone vids. Oh my
Jesus
God,
Christ,
bro.
man.
Warzone vids on Modern Warfare 3 drop. I feel like the character's fitting. Fast speaking Latina. He's got pink nails, bro. I feel like that should have been a thumbnail.
The loadout. This is criminal.
Something happened with the audio, or am I tripping? The PA sounds nuts.
Bullet, baby.
Wait, that was his last night. It was his last sniper round. What up, Kay? While we're at it, toss Pat in. Will do. No way Modern Warfare 3 audio is terrible. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it is pretty fucking bad. Sounds terrible to me. I don't know what it sounds like on your phones. I'm hoping you could hear his voice pretty well, too. I didn't even check that. Definitely not locked on there, too. I know it's a different title. Somebody else can mention in chat whether or not, at least whether DMA works on all systems or these cheap providers are on all systems. I don't know. Sad. I can literally hear you say it in my head. Say what? What'd she say? Or what did I say? I don't know. Read this motherfucker like a book, dude. Okay, pretty grippy fucking aim, dude. All right, we're slowing that down. We're gonna replay that. Let me see. Kill the audio because it's annoying. Reads this guy like a book, right? Doesn't panic. Remains calm. Do kind of wish he had a face cam for this one, too. He did track it for a second. Tried to get the hip fire to get the break, which is crazy. Missed multiple shots. Multiple shots on left. He's also getting fucked up and remaining super calm. Gets the break. Breaks off. Uses the tree. Breaks his camera. Drops him. Gets the fin. All shots are a little bit all over the body, too. Pretty good. Had to slow that down to see that. I do apologize, but yeah, I do not want to leave anything out that might be just one thing before I close the case, man. Which it's all right. I mean, it's pretty there for me, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty decided. Unless something crazy comes out of this video, or you can present me with something that says he's not legit, bro. That I don't see it, man. I've never seen anything as well. But I mean, there's nothing I can even fucking argue in anything I've seen. Insane map awareness and just insane fucking. Again, didn't continue to stay locked on. Missed shots. Doesn't seem like he missed shots, but he does miss shots. You got to slow it down. But he does miss shots. Usually True Fighters are cross-platform. The biggest, most popular definitely are and work seamlessly. It's in terms of across modern COD titles. It's unfortunate. I did it again the other day on Channel 7. See what I mean? All that aimbot stuff. 7 downing a guy. A day when we were sniping and you're like, oh my God, I hit an 850 meter snipe. Actually, you know what? I got to say this. Kay says, we're playing one day. She goes, oh my God, I had an 850 meter snipe and the guy was in a moving car. I think we were in a moving car or some shit. Might have been an ATC. I don't remember. But she hit somebody 850 meters away in a moving car. Fuck this guy. Went nuts. And me and Pat being dicks, it was like, I remember my first game of Call of Duty. And I'm like, yeah, I hit those all the time. I just fucking hip fire with a Desert Eagle. 850 meters. Oh, man. Sometimes I do that while I'm on FaceTime. And I'm talking and not even looking at the screen. Well, the other day on BO6, I sniped somebody of a helicopter at 350 meters, and I lost my shit on Matt's stream. So yeah, that shit is impressive. I just wanted to let you know. That was way impressive that day. I'm a dick. You know what I mean? So yeah. Wow, the rare moment we get to see Dylan moving like a bot.
Damn
definitely
it,
is here.
Like, sometimes my movement's so bad in this.
It's just funny he says it like immediately after. Golly, he almost hit that thermite. Nasty. What gun is that? This kid doesn't even know who he's just fucking with. There's a deployable buy station. I think he just left that shit there. He's got a monster box or something.
Jesus. Little angle.
You'd love to see Dylan on controller. I do. I think he does. I'm pretty sure he does do games on controller. He will. Like once in a while for a challenge and shit. I think so. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I think that's part of his whole metric. It is definitely a comp thing for sure. I started shooting a lot more in like Warzone too.
Just need to keep moving.
But that's a Wayne Gretzky quote there, Doyle. What a legend, bro.
The enemy lost track of you. Good work down there.
I don't know if you picked up on it right there, but like he does what we all do when we're unsure of ourselves and we're a little suspicious somebody's to our right or left. It's right in here if you pick up on it. To me, again, like can't see his face or whatever, but there is a genuine human response. Small little thing right here. He hears this guy inside to the left, the audio cue. I can hear it. Nasty. Barely escaped this fight. Oh, there's this fucked up movement. That's the only way you would know that he doesn't play this game regularly is if you watch him in DMZ and then watch him play this. Wonder why he doesn't stream Warzone. The following is so much bigger. He just doesn't like it. Dylan only from like just from knowing him and stuff and talking with him, chatting with him. As I said in the beginning of the stream, business wise, consulting with him, asking a question, playing whatever. He is not going. He is only going to do. He's just real, man. When it comes to that kind of shit, like everything that I've gathered, everything that I know of him, he's gonna play what he wants to play. He's gonna do what he wants to do. And that's his whole thing. That's why he likes DMZ. You know what I'm saying? That's why he sticks with it. He's just not in it for the clout. And that's a respectful thing too, but that's not what the video's about. But I do want to leave you with that because it is an important factor. No way this motherfucker got another streamer's POV in just a random Warzone match he was just trying. Is this, is that guy's quality dog shit? I guess so.
Shots.
I would like to know, maybe some of y'all, there's a lot of people in here really talented players and streamers. I'd like to, like, how does he get, I never asked him, never asked anybody really. How do people get, like, how do they know when they, like, get, like, maybe he saw it, maybe when he was editing, he saw that was a streamer's name or something? How do you know, how do these guys always get the clips when they kill a streamer or something? Seems like a lot of work. Wait. How the fuck do you know that guy was there? Did he just... I missed something? Oh, here's him running around. I hear him. Oh, I can hear the water. No, yeah, okay. Legendary. I just remember playing zombies on this map. I don't really ever remember playing Warzone on here too much. Maybe it did. I don't know. I don't think so. Free kill. Almost. Smoke breaks his aim. There, so you can't help when smoke is laid down. But if you're using aimbot, right, like it's just gonna keep shooting the player. Google search all on names with TTV or YouTube, or maybe just notices the name. For him, maybe he kills them, then they DM him. I don't think anybody in a Warzone lobby would know who the fuck he is, though. Personally. I'm not saying nobody would, but I don't know. It's definitely more recognizable than me. After playing both modes, DMZ, in my opinion, Warzone and casual, I refer to with an inverted gas. My opinion is Warzone, casual, and for 2. Oh, DMZ, in my opinion, is casual. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's accurate. That's accurate. It's kind of really similar too. It's actually a really good statement because the bots are kind of like the bots and casuals too. Okay, I'm back. Had to put my kids to bed. No chains tonight, so we're good. Hey, we're watching Dylan play Warzone now, seeing what his map winners. We've already seen a couple of the key points was like right now we're watching smoke drop, so he lost his aim on the character. It just doesn't, it would just, that wouldn't matter for aim. Like I said, it was just such an instantaneous thing. The other thing is that we've seen movement mistakes. We've seen awareness mistakes, more vindicating things of being an absolute legend. Doyle, you go ahead and get some sleep. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for popping in. Missed shots on that fight.
Look, that's so bad.
So Dylan often, Andy B does this too. And I think it's a very good talent you should work through if you play offline and record your gameplays. They speak, it's like through the mind of a, as you might say, Cross puts up videos like through the mind of a pro. I'm not, it doesn't, these guys are very humble, but I'm saying that like he speaks out what he's doing so that people understand why he's playing the way he plays. And so he's just being honest here. Very simple text. Forgive me the silence, still learning Warzone. So he's locked in, right? Another indicator he's not cheating. So how the fuck is that an indicator? Well, I mean, he would just act like he was a god if he just had all the information and didn't have to worry about locking in to get a win. Whoa!
It's on the way.
I do feel like the PA, I do like feel they were so OP where they showed you where they were gonna land. He really needs this kid's loadout. What's he shooting at?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Trying to wallbang this guy? How's he know he's there? That was good.
Ground.
Not sure where he got shot from, but he knows it came from over here. Oh my god, he hits that. Oh, that would have been so good. Wow. Did he get up? Some of these names, dude, are fucking so funny. Notice how he just gets the plate break so he can get a free glance at what's below him. That's kind of, I don't do that shit. I would have been locked in trying to kill the guy. Not Noah. When he was just Dylan. Yeah, I don't think he even changed his name back then yet. Let's say play DMZ too. I think that guy we saw, I'm not gonna rewind it right now, but I think he had TTV in his name. Just like check to see if they're alive, maybe. I think also when you have this large of a community, you have people have your back and believe in you, and they want to help you. I'll tell you, hey, this guy is live. I already know who this is. Or, who killed him?
Safe zone relocated.
Yeah, I wanted to know that too. I see.
Self-res makes no sense. Got sniped too. Oh, I get to live again. Forgot about
Yeah, I get to live again.
that point. Forgot about that part. Oh, my Lodi's in a crazy spot.
Oh, okay. There's something going on here. I don't know. Forgive me. I don't know. But I'm guessing that if you have enough money to buy yourself back, you can be bought back in this game mode or maybe just solos. Tell me in the chat if that's what the case is, or you remember what it was like in Modern Warfare 3 to get your own buyback. Is that the way it is in BR solos? I don't play solos, so I don't know.
You got gas moving in.
Remember his brother? Yeah. Remember when everybody ran around with a knife and it was cool, and then you had all these dickheads start running it, and then everybody decided to stop
Just
using
hope he
it?
didn't have high alert.
I have it in my headset. I can hear this guy shoot from his left. He hears these guys popping smoke to the right. Like, I hear it clearly. He's trying to decide which fight he goes for, right? There's landmines to his right. Guy on Lodi. He decides to disengage. He hears foot audio in this building. He sees a fight over there. He knows a fight's over to the left. He's definitely got I heard a guy pop smoke on the other side of the bridge. Maybe he's on top of the bridge. I don't know. There's foot audio right underneath him. Can't see the smoke. He waits. How's this guy? Has he got a thermal? How's this guy? Maybe he pinged him? I don't know. Disengages. Yeah, I told you. There's a foot audio from the guy below him. Oh, wow. He almost got okie doke there. Pretty insane snap. Let's see that again. Let's see it again. He did not notice this guy inside right. I wonder why. He must have been looking. You guys all saw it. I mean, it's easy for us to quarterback, right? But maybe he's looking straight forward. Another good indicator that obviously he's not using walls and shit. I mean, he just totally misses this bright green skin. Probably, if he sees this, probably laugh like, wow, thanks for pointing it out 3 times. Gathering this.
Enemies deployed to buy station. Enemy buy station deployed.
This guy's really. I would have died there. I don't know. He engages this guy, but then he puts his back to this guy. This had enough awareness to get behind this wall. It was his only option. Very fast thinking. Very fast thinking. Guy's above him. He knows he's got to close the gap on this guy because the gas, he doesn't have any choice. He doesn't have a mask. So he can't break free, break contact, wrap right, and run through the gas. He does that. This guy sees it. He's fucking toast. Very fast thinking. Very right decision. Running out of plates big time. He's got 1 plate left. He can expose himself. He's trying to decide when the right time to engage this guy on the right because he has the sound audio, the guy that's above him up here on the fucking bridge, dude. As a solo, it's based on time spent alive. You have to stay alive for a period of time, not money count, I think. Okay. I don't know. I hadn't played it. Might be some cash there on the ground. Plate box. He definitely needs that plate box. I wonder if he sees it or not. He's watching him, and thus far, for the hours we've been watching this and reviewing it, he misses. He picks up on almost everything, but he probably does it. I'm kind of wondering. We'll see what happens. But thank you for the info, kicks. I was unsure of it too. I don't think he notices that plate box, or maybe he did. I don't know. He definitely didn't give a fuck to go back for it. And he doesn't have full plates right now. Absolutely smokes that kid. That's a great place for him to go for a second. He needs the plates. Picks him up. Kind of nice in BO6 that they stand up straight.
Gas is inbound.
Wow. We're slowing that down. I mean, that was a very clean quick scope, but just to reiterate what I was talking about centering, he does have a center dot on here. Like I said, I have a crosshair on my monitor, so it's hard for me to see. I have a tiny little green. It comes with the monitor. All right, so he's waiting and he's strafing. Just a super common FPS tactic to not get beamed. I think he takes cover here. Let me see the center dot. Does he have a center dot? I mean, that is the definition of a quick scope. That was crazy. That was crazy. He can roughly guess where he's at, but again, it's not auto locking for him, so he drag scopes here. That's definitely a drag scope. If you wonder what a drag scope is, if you're not into like quick scope and all that bullshit, he zooms in and he drags across the screen to hit the guy. He wanted his loot. Smart plays. All right, we have 4 people left. 4 people, including him. 3 people left. 22 kills. It's crazy.
Yeah, my bridge. There's this guy to the right that has a thermal everything apparently.
So he did say, guy to the right has thermal everything.
The smokes don't even matter. 1v1v1.
He says 1v1v1. It says he thinks there's 3. Or maybe he's calling them out. 1v1v1. Those guys playing together? Did I see movement over there? I don't know. I guess not. Guy's still on bridge, right? No? Yeah, here's a guy over here. I knew it. Saw it. Clean. This guy's trying to third party, but he's making a mistake. 1v1.
It's a good rotate if I can catch him. He has thermal though.
Ooh, that was interesting because he sees the gas kind of get him away, huh? It must have been a bug. Look at that shit. Can see him. Why did that guy panic?
All enemy squads eliminated. That's a job well done.
GG.
GG, bro. I guess that's it, man. I don't have anything else to say about it, man. Is Dylan hacked or cracked? He's fucking
such
cracked.
a crazy situation
cracked,
there at the end.
Insanely good. Insanely good. I'm sorry. If you disagree, that's fine. I don't think anybody here really does. Maybe there's some people lurking that feel that way or see this later and think that way, but I don't see it, man. Not at all. And everything, and I think all the points I made are, I don't think, I know for a fact that every single one of the points that I was bringing up earlier are, they're just fact. It's just, they're true. Objectively, they're true. Just based on the video footage we saw. Is that every single thing that he's ever done? No. I don't know. He did 5 years ago. I don't know. I just know everything I've seen. I haven't seen it. If you have something, send it my way. But we're definitely ending today's review with Dylan's cracked, man. Might click on 1 or 2 of these shorts I've never seen, but he's cracked, bro. If anybody else wants to put any input on that, please throw it in chat. Would appreciate it. Don Omega, what up? Some people are just great at the game. I mean, there's no question, dude. There's no fucking question. To me, there's no question. If you go back and you watch the beginning of the VOD, you'll see. You know, I talked about it very in depth in the beginning. Talked about what background I have. And this just happens to be one of those things where, you know, he's in his prime. He says his age and all that stuff. That's his information to give out. I'm not going to give out that information. It's not the point. I can just tell you that he's young enough to be where he's in a category that, like, this is something we genuinely study in the esports degree that I went to go study, like professional gaming, right? He's at the prime of his life. It is a thing when you are in gaming because your fast twitch reflexes, your muscle memory, you're like a sponge. He's not like, you know, he's not at where like I'm not, my brain is zapped out. I'm 43, getting slower, dude. You know what I mean? It's just this is the average story. You know what I'm saying? But it goes above and beyond that. I think that, and this is an opinion, you know, there comes a time when, you know, I was really, really good at many video games. Halo was one of those ones that I just excelled at over my local circle of friends, especially in the army, like by a mile, right? But you, once in a while, someone comes along that's just, they're on a different level, like 4x the level of everyone around them, maybe 0.1% can even hang. You know what I mean? And he's in that category. He's S tier, bro. He's literally, I had the fortune, as I discussed in the beginning of the video, in the beginning of the stream, that I've had the fortune to play with Dylan on another title. I've seen him in other titles. It's just the fortunate part about our small community, that I've seen that it's not just this game. It's just not being no life in this game and being like, he's just he's a different animal. You know what I mean? And there's a ton of people that play and stream this game that have come through tonight that are very talented. And maybe say, "Oh, I'm average." No, you're not. You have a fucking 1 KD. You're actually above. I'm just telling you the math. I'm not trying to fluff you. All right? I'm telling you the facts. But this guy is fucking something else. And I think next Wednesday we'll definitely do somebody legendary. I might be Wizard, man. So that could be definitely one to put in the books. Let me read some of this. He's just good and amazing game awareness. Yeah. I think we already knew that going in, but it would be disingenuous for me to fucking title some shit like this and not be open-minded. Got them young eyes too. That's what he does, dude. 100%. I love when people die and their first reaction is, he's cheating, she's cheating. Part of that is the PTSD of everybody cheating. I'm just gonna be honest about it. I sound like Trump, but I'm gonna be real, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there cheating right now, and I think a lot of people have been killed by genuine hackers, and they're just super paranoid that everybody's hacking. And so that's part of it. But I think there was a lot less of it a couple years ago, and he's still got it. These guys get it every game, dude. I have not seen a single stream. I've watched a lot more of Haste than Dylan, but I can't remember a single stream, almost a single game where these guys aren't getting accused of this shit.
They trying to taunt you.
Oh, they parachuted off. 1, 2. Good shot.
Ultra One. In your air.
He's right there.
Will put a bounty contract on your head.
Another one flew in.
Enemy is down. You are taking effective fire.
I'm hit. Tossing smoke grenade.
Terrible push.
Yeah, just beyond, I don't know. It settles the deal for me. I'm gonna send out a raid. To be honest with you, here you guys can see my my algorithm here. It's interesting. So Capybara's on. I would have loved to have raid Cappy too. I like Capybara. He's a nice guy. But to be dead honest with you, I don't think at under 1,000 subs on YouTube, I can't raid out. I don't believe. Let me check it real quick. Okay. I don't think I can. I'm gonna set Twitch up. And of course, like I said, I appreciate the living hell out of you guys coming in here and keeping an open mind. I know a lot of people came in here and said, want to defend Dylan. Good. I like Dylan a lot. I talked about that in the beginning of the stream. He's a great guy. But we had to keep an open mind to what it was because a lot of people be accusing these guys, man. And if they're not legit, you got to be calling them. If they are, you deserve to be vindicated and have the truth be told. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Raid channel. What do we got on? I'm going to send you to my boy who I might be hopping on with after I grab some dinner. Boy, Matty B. He's a Marine. That's who we're going to raid. He's playing Warzone Ranked. I hope you can appreciate and enjoy that. If you're on Twitch, that's who you're going to. You have a great rest of your night, too. Again, yo, speaking of, before we do that, before it sends it out, thank you, Cherry, for saying something. Thank you so freaking much that everybody contributed to the hype train and the sub goal. Cherry and Mr. No Face, I appreciate you guys. Tina, thank you as well for resubbing and being here as long as you did. Vet Play Inc. By the way, thank you for the follow. I missed that yesterday. So yeah. But appreciate you guys. You too. You already know what it is, man. Thank you guys for fucking supporting big time. YouTube community is pretty dope, man. I don't have as big of a following over there, but everybody comes in deep and pretty regularly. Appreciate you guys, man. Twitch, love you guys. You guys are what built me. Thank you to everybody. Have a great night, y'all. All right. Twitch is out. YouTube.